Winters fakes, pumps, up, and good.
And Anderson gets in on the belly, Pete Rose style. Dad, have you been any prouder?
Shot off. There's Pena on a one-timer.
Oh! Back to Bowers to Mulcair. He'll launch a three at the buzzer. He got it! Oh, my God! Keep on going. That one is belted deep to left and way gone.
Here comes Coburn for three. Got the big net.
There goes Bates. Bates! Touchdown! Touchdown! Yeah, everybody, welcome to Canyon Lake Broadcasting, voice of the Hawks, coming to you live from Canyon Lake, Texas, as the road to the playoffs continues tonight in district play. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. It is Pink Out Night of all nights for Breast Cancer Awareness Week, and we've also got a district game here that's going to mean a lot to both teams. Both teams coming in tonight. Burnet is our visitor. They're 1-1 in district, and so is Canyon Lake. And then the middle of the pile in district number 13 here tonight. So it is a pivotal game for both teams. Well, we got a couple things going on here tonight. We've got an anniversary, 23rd anniversary. L.J. Anderson's going to be up here. He's going to give us a Hawk superlatives. He's going to talk about some of the things about Burnet you may not know. And the Hawk Country Reporter will get that done. Chad Palmer is going to be producing the game, so it's going to be the Chad Evelyn, our switcher. She is the president of the broadcasting club, so it's going to be the Chad, Evelyn, and Martelli show giving you live football here. So Chad's got us going on in the air, and without further ado, so you can get to your 23rd anniversary, little Corey Morrow down at Green Hall, right? Wife's waiting on you. What do you got for us, LJ?
Well, I'll tell you. So let's do the Hawk superlative first. And I picked this young man because he has been chosen this week to play the San Antonio Area All-Star Football Game, which is on January the 6th. You need to make it a point to go see James Stevens. James is our center. He is a stalwart on the offensive line. He's a stalwart at Canyon Lake High School, one of the finest kids you'll ever meet. He is also a participant in powerlifting. He is a fantastic track athlete, throws both the shot put and the disc. And I didn't know this. He's also a member of the FFA. So our Hawk superlatives are kids that not only excel in the sport that we're calling in football, but also in their chosen sport, but are multi-talented, multivariant, and really make a splash in Canyon Lake lore throughout the entire year. James is a senior this year, and we're really excited to have him as our Hawk superlative. And next week, I got a doozy.
You got a doozy next week.
I got a doozy. Not that all of them are not doozies. We have. This is a new segment we've started. We're really excited about it, and as on the broadcast that I'm on, we'll continue to point out Canyon Lake kids that excel not only in their community but in their school, and are remarkable kids people look up to.
Kids that go above and beyond the call of duty of just being a normal student. They're involved in a lot of activities. They excel at those activities, and we like to promote the students here at Canyon Lake. And I love the Hawk superlative.
I do too.
But you know what else I like? I like the Hawk Country Reporter segment.
Man, he's been out. I'm telling you.
He has.
Traveling the globe.
Traveling the globe across the sports world, right?
Yep, and so we've talked a lot about Burnet, Texas.
Burn it, darn it, can't you learn it?
Burn it, darn it, can't you learn it? And last year we talked a little bit about the fact that they are world-renowned as the Bluebonnet capital of the world.
Oh, wow.
And believe it or not, I dated the Burnet Bluebonnet queen one year.
Chad, Chad, you want to get on this one real quick? This is going off the rails. We just got on.
No, I can believe that, but you know,
I've dated the Burnet Bluebonnet queen, the Parker County Peach queen, the Clute Mosquito Fest.
Now I came from Lake Jackson. I know about the Mosquito Festival.
I dated the Mosquito Fest queen. I've dated lots of festival queens, but anyway. Believe it or not.
Does your wife know it?
Oh, yeah, she does.
Okay.
She doesn't like when I brag about it, especially on my anniversary. But
yeah, it's your anniversary. Pipe
so
down,
you get to know. This is actually a continuation of a story that we started in Marble Falls, Texas.
all right.
it is amazing that all of these things are tied together. First of all, Burnet was not Burnet before it became Burnet. Burnet
was
the community of Hamilton.
Hamilton. There is a town called Hamilton.
There is, and that's why Burnet is Burnet and not Hamilton, because there was already a town, Hamilton. Hamilton was originally called the Hamilton community, or
it's not far from Burnet.
Hamilton Valley, which was, named after John Hamilton. However, they converted it to the name Burnet. But here's where the story gets interesting.
And now the rest of the story.
It is literally the rest of the story. So Marble Falls, Texas, we found out is there's no marble in Marble Falls.
There's none.
There is a lot of granite.
But there's no falls.
And there's no falls because they're hidden. Right?
Right.
So, but here's where it gets interesting. The manufacturer of the granite, a guy named Wilkie, built a rail from Marble Falls up to Burnet, Texas. And in Burnet, Texas is actually where they continued to shape the granite that became the state capitol. So it was mined in Marble Falls, but this guy had the vision to build a short rail up to Burnet, Texas, and he built a yard where they shaped the granite, which became the capital of Texas, and then built a rail, which was later named the North Austin Rail and Gateway to the West. Built a rail to get the shaped granite down to the site at the Capitol so that the Capitol could be manufactured. So we have it really is the rest of the story.
It is.
The capital of Texas, the granite, its origin originates in Marble Falls, and it was manufactured and shaped and then stacked at the Capitol after it had been created in Burnet, Texas.
So we have granite specialization at its finest early on.
That's right.
You got your people that are going to get it out. Then you got to go up the rail to Burnet, which was Hamilton, but they lost the battle.
Right.
Became Burnet. They shipped it from there all over, a distribution point.
That's right. And interestingly enough, Burnet also, I think, has still the record for the largest amount of wool and mohair shipped on a train.
To be told in another story.
To be shipped west. Yep. So anyway, I hope I did the Burnet fans justice.
Yeah,
those that are listening, and they understand that they are part of the fabric woven to become the state of Texas.
In the capital, all the people.
That's right.
The granite. That is your Hawk Country reporter.
The Hawk Country reporter.
I like that.
But we come into tonight with a Burnet team that is going to be certainly fired up, coming off a loss last year, 28-14. The Burnet loss, when we were there, if you'll recall, Corey, came in a really pivotal time in both teams' advancement into the playoffs, and involved a couple of injuries that, regrettably were season-ending. One to our very own Hayden Baker last year, and one to their quarterback, who after the game we met at the hospital and ended up talking.
Yeah, I remember that.
Till late in the night.
He went out, and we didn't realize he was out.
That's right.
It was like third quarter, and where did he go?
Went out with a broken collarbone, and but this is a very talented Burnet team. They have, interestingly, all of their 3 losses this year have come on away games. So Advantage Canyon Lake. And they have been decisive wins with a total margin of victory of about 57 points. They lost to Brownwood right off the bat.
Brownwood Lions.
Yep.
They're state ranked.
They are state ranked. Now, there's a tie there. Burnet's legendary coach, Bob Shipley, went and coached at Brownwood when he left the Burnet Bulldogs. But needless to say that this Burnet team is going to come in on fire. Now, Brian Wood, who took over in 2021, has not realized the success that he had previously at Shallow Water. He was 39-9 at Shallow Water. Actually got to the quarterfinals at Amarillo Randall, 64-23. This guy knows how to win. He is just in the building mode to build his program back up. Last year didn't make it to the playoffs, was just edged out. That game with Canyon Lake being pivotal for them to make it in there.
It's a big word.
It is a big word, and I can't say it clearly. But this year they have as many wins as they had last year. They're in the midseason, coming in here 4-3, and they're really trying to make a splash tonight.
See who gets hot during the playoffs. But, yeah, you're right. Last year was a very key game, and tonight is no different. Both teams have a lot to gain and lose on tonight. Canyon Lake goes off to Taylor next week, finishes here with Lampasas, and Burnet Road, not much easier. They've got to run into Davenport still, and I believe I forgot the other game. I had it on the tip of my tongue, but they've got a rough road as well. So this is a good game for both of them. You know, a lot of people came in tonight saying, hey, you know, what do you think the chances are? You always have a chance to win it no matter what. So I would say it's 50-50 either way.
And in both of the Burnet road to success is extremely tough. They have come through Canyon Lake tonight, and then they play Taylor in the last game in order to go finish it up. So, you know, but the advantage goes to the team that wins tonight. And so if there was ever a must-win for Canyon Lake, it is tonight for certain.
Canyon Lake coming in a rebuilding season at 2-5 overall, 1-1 in district. But, you know, a point was made not too long ago, Chad and LJ, that we were 0-6 at one time. And not too long ago, we came back and made a run at it and did pretty well.
Yeah, we ran the tables. Yeah, we started out rough early last year, but then ran the table 5-0 in district and ended up district champions.
That's right. So don't be a doubting Thomas. Don't be a doubting Thomas. Not when we've got what we've got here today. We've got a lot of young people on the roster, 12 sophomores, got some people moved up, got your Resty back, number 56. He'll be playing a little guard. He's that outside rover linebacker they like to use. And move up Matos. He moved up from Varsity today. He'll be number 48, Joseph Matos. Heck of a season on the JV this year. So we've got a lot of things to do. But you're right, LG. It's critical for both. Now, here's the thing that the Burnet people are just jawing on. Canyon Lake's been given to Burnet for about 5 years now. This is the sixth time we meet in 6 years. This is the last year of the realignment 2 years ago. So you don't know if you're going to play them next year or the next 2 years or not. Tonight could be a big game. A lot on their shoulders. A lot of I wouldn't say revenge, but I tell you what, they got it gunning for us tonight.
Well, and this is a game that is proven, as we learned last year, to always be extremely physical. And I'm not talking about dirty. I'm just talking about two hard-nosed, hard-hitting teams. Last year, Canyon Lake came in, and while we had 83 yards passing and they were all super critical passes, where we really did it was on the run. Quarterback ran, Elijah Johnson ran a lot. You know, it was something that Burnet just didn't have an answer for. And this year proves to be somewhat the same, Corey. One of the things, if there's going to point to a weakness on Burnet's squad is, you know, when they have been scored on, it is generally due to tackling.
Yeah.
They have had a tough time tackling. You can get behind the safety a little bit and create some confusion and get over behind the safety, and people have scored that way. And the other thing is turnovers. Turnovers killed them in the Lampasas game and resulted in 2 scores after the ball was turned over. So, you know, Burnet is looking probably to try to clean a few things up coming into this game, and Canyon Lake's looking to rebound. They
absolutely.
They really got it handed to them last week, you know, by an exceptional Davenport football team with a lot of speed. Burnet's not going to have the same speed that we saw last week in Davenport, but they do have some quality players. Dash Denton, 91 yards per game rushing.
He's been around for a couple of years.
Yep, and we saw him last year a little bit. Yep. We held him up. We held him in check last year, only held him to 27 yards. Grant Jones is their number 1 receiver,
number 3.
I'm telling you, he's talented. You're going to see him, and he is the guy that breaks games open. When they have won, he has been their go-to guy. Again, 97.5 yards a game. And Rhett Murray, their new quarterback this year, came in unnamed, but 39 for 59, 829 yards. This is only on 4 games of stats. We don't have the full stats. Max Prep didn't have them all loaded.
No, they did not.
But here's the thing that's probably the most impressive. In those 4 games, he had 10 TDs, and his quarterback rating is over 120, and his percentage of completion is 661. So this is an
high percentage,
extremely proficient, extremely efficient Burnet Bulldog football team.
Well, that's a good rundown on the Burnet team and the stats, only as LJ can do it. The Hawk Country Reporter, which I know that's going to continue somewhere, and the Hawk Superlative on our center, number 75, James Stevens. What I didn't really get to, and we can get to it next time, because he's got his, what do you call it?
It's my
your anniversary.
So
Anniversary, yes.
But what I want to continue next week is I want to hear about the, what was that lady, the queen you dated over there?
The Bluebonnet.
The Bluebonnet
Bluebonnet
Queen.
Queen.
We've got to hear
Yes.
more about you, the Bluebonnet Queen.
That is when I learned
And the Mosquito Festival.
Burnet, darn it, can't you learn it? It is not Burnet.
No, it's not Burke Burnett.
No, it is not Burnet. Do not make that mistake. Do not make the mistake while you're eating pie with your Bluebonnet Queen date. And because it'll get announced in the Bluebonnet Cafe.
I have a
that
feeling
you've
we're going to
made a
hear this
mistake.
again the next 2 weeks.
I think so.
Well,
Anyway.
LJ, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It would be remiss for me not to say, first of all, Jennifer, I love you and thank you for the 23 years that you've been.
Pass the gravy, please.
Yeah, you have been married to me because honestly, I wouldn't be here if you hadn't have been there, and I appreciate you.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Jennifer. Y'all have a good time. Corey Morrow down at Greenhall. That's where LJ said.
It is. Corey Morrow, who played at my wedding. So
There you
23
go.
years ago on a Friday night.
But you said
because
7 o'clock.
We didn't get married on Saturday because the Longhorns were playing football
Well, of course.
the next day. So on Friday night we got married.
Yep.
Corey Morrow sang.
There you go. You can't remember.
Always and Forever at
well,
my wedding.
It's very romantic, Chad.
Yeah, it is.
It
Very
was romantic.
Very. Did you have rose petals on the ground? Did you dance through the rose petals?
Hell no. My wedding lasted 10 minutes. And
Well,
three of that was because we got started late. We started off at 7 o'clock. We were married by 7:10, Jack, and we were ready to eat barbecue.
I got married in Cabo on leap day, leap year, and the Catholic priest spoke Spanish, so I really don't know if I'm married or not.
It took us longer to take pictures than it did to say I do. And we had our own vows.
Here we go. Well, we got a lot going on tonight. Tonight is cheer camp. A lot of pink girls out there, little girls out there. They went to the cheerleading camp, and that's why you see them all out there. A lot of little girls also from the Little League, Canyon Lake Youth Football and Cheer. They're down there. It's we got the little baby hawk out there. Look at that little baby hawk. I love that. That's got to be from the Little League. I love that shot there. We also have Hank the Hawk, which is out there about the 50-yard line, and it's Pink Out Night tonight, Breast Cancer Awareness Week, and we're going to be coming with the colors here in a little while, but we're going to look over at Chad. He's our producer. We're going to take a commercial break here in just a second, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the big game Friday Night Lights.
Welcome to Mystic Quarry, a modern glamping and RV resort located near the Guadalupe River and Canyon Lake in the heart of the Texas Hill Country. Mystic Quarry Resort is designed for those who camp and those who don't, where camping is a style you get to choose yourself. Whether that's a tiny house, boho teepee, safari lodge, cabin, RV site, or tent site. Though our camping styles may differ, we believe that we're all the same in our love of the earth, water, fire, sun, and the night sky. Mystic Quarry. Seek a higher campground.
When it comes to buying or selling your home or land, Sunrise Realty Group is your team. Kim Gray, Angie Rowe, and Michaela Rios are Sunrise Realty Group with Keller Williams Heritage Hill Country. We have a proven track record of getting results for our clients, and we'd be honored to be your real estate agents. Our mission is to humbly serve our community by being helpful, honest, and hardworking agents who strive to provide the best service in the Canyon Lake area and honor God in all we do. We are Canyon Lake residents, Young Life supporters, and CLHS parents. Go Hawks, go!
Hey, this is Stephanie at Good Life Pharmacy. If you have not had a chance yet, stop on by our pharmacy and come meet our team. We are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 2. Come check out our website at www.goodlifefarm.com. We also even have an app that you can use on your smartphones to help manage your refills and requests. You can even text us through the app and we can respond quickly to your questions and concerns. Again, stop on by when you get a chance or give us a call at 830-214-2920. Thank you so much and take care.
Hey, this is Corey with Canyon Lake Broadcasting, here to tell you about Homestead Roofing, family owned and operated by Travis Macha, where safety, quality. Welcome back, everybody, to Canyon Lake Broadcasting. Here comes your Canyon Lake Hawks Pink Out tonight. Breast Cancer Awareness, packed house. And there goes your Hawks round through the football field, supported by the cheerleading camp. The cheerleading camp there was brought to you by the Canyon Lake High School cheerleaders. A lot of little girls up there coming in for cheer camp. Some of the Canyon Lake youth football and cheer down there as well. But good night to have them out on a night where breast cancer awareness is the theme of the night. And it's always a good night to be here. A lot of pink out, big crowd tonight. We talked about how important this game was. LJ touched on it quite a bit, and it is. It's a huge pivotal game for tonight. But we're going to go to the national anthem be sung by now. We have a lot of boys and girls down on the track from different parts of the Canyon Lake High School and Mountain Valley feeder chain that go into the junior high and high school. They're from Mountain Valley, starts from, I think they're from the Mountain Valley Middle School, the elementary school, I'm sorry, down there. They're going to be all singing the national anthem tonight, and Canyon Lake ROTC will do the colors as well.
Big night for the kids.
Yeah, huge. You don't forget like the nights like this when you're a little boy or a little girl and you're just in awe of the high school players around you. I know we all probably feel the same way. You know, you probably remember that one high school player. You went, oh my gosh, he's huge, Dad. You know, and you're about 3'2".
Thomas Saunders.
All right, who's yours? Who's yours? You got one?
Well, the only one that I really remember was Graham Harrell. He was the quarterback for Ennis. And, boy, he could sling it.
Yeah.
He could sling it.
Turns out he could sling it for a long time.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah.
He did pretty well for himself.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to go all the way back to Bob Ehrlich. With a name like Bubba, you can't forget it. So
the reason I wore a neck roll is because of Tom Saunders.
Well, there you go. Well, here comes the national anthem. Like I said, it's going to be put on by the young ladies and boys down there in the front row. Canyon Lake lining up there.
Yep, and we're going to go to the national anthem right now.
The JROTC is led by Battalion Commander Mia Kowalski, Executive Officer Terrigan Smith. Command Sergeant Major is Michael Nowen. The 12-man color guard is Mia Kowalski, Leela Wendell, Sydney Porter, Brianna Jackson, Reagan Menser, Ava Zarbanchenka, Angel Perez, Jordan Martin, Daniel Shimlock, Jay Torres, Michael Nowen, Alexander Grandy, and R.J. Hernandez. This Pink Out Color Guard is sponsored by the mighty JROTC Booster Club and their parents. Wow, if that doesn't get you by the popo, nothing else will. What a fantastic job done by those youngsters.
Excellent job, and they're into it. There's a couple young men down there swaying.
They were swaying, bebopping. They are. Congratulations. That was awesome. Way to go. The future of Canyon Lake right there on the field. There's Startsville, Rebecca Creek. I see RBS. That's Rebecca Creek Elementary and Mountain Valley Elementary Schools all represented down there. That is awesome.
And they're singing in front of a packed house.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
It is a packed house tonight.
I only feel safe when I'm in the booth, not when I'm in front of people.
Well, they did a great job.
I see your wife giving you the stink eye over there. What's that about, Chad?
Oh, that's
He's
about
going
the
on an anniversary.
I know what that's
you
about.
got the stink eye.
No, it was the stink eye about the Rangers because they blew it in the ninth.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah.
the color guards. I got to get baseball, cute baseball here. So color guards leaving there. JROTC run by Major Lawrence Garcia and First Sergeant Michael Medina. He's been here for since the get-go. Michael Medina has great combination. We appreciate those guys doing their way through. JROTC at Cane Lake, they seem like they had their hands in everything. In doing a good job. Well, folks, we're about underway here. The team captains for the Canyon Lake Hawks, number 12, Crowder, 52 is going to be Anderson, 75, Stevens. He's our superlative. 40 is Wunderlich. Dash Denton over there at number 1. He is number 1. Number 10 will be Trenton Park. Number 7 will be Will Johnson. We talked about him as well. And the guy on the far left of your screen as we get a close-up shot of that in the coin toss. I believe that was number 72. Number 3. I'm sorry.
Grant Jones.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Get a little tongue-tied here. Still thinking about the vegetable queen or whatever her name was over there.
Bluebonnet.
Bluebonnet. Dadgummit.
Yeah.
I went out with Miss Guacamole, and she was in that was at Chili Spill, and had a few dances with the watermelon thump queen. So
Okay,
same neighborhoods.
So believe it or not, the best friend of the Bluebonnet queen was the watermelon thump queen.
There we go.
We all went out together.
There you go.
Double date.
We could have done it. We never know. We could have run each other. Well, the coin flips off down there, and it looks like he turned to Burnet. I'm not sure. Get a close-up of that down there.
Yeah, our camera view's got a very good close-up of it, if we can see here. They're talking just a bit.
Here we go. Looks like Canyon Lake will probably be kicking off. Well, wait for the white hat to get us some info. Oh, they deferred. You don't see that very much, especially from Burnet. Canyon Lake, they'll be receiving the ball. So, kind of a unusual thing for Canyon Lake. Canyon Lake usually defers the ball. I haven't seen Burnet ever defer the ball.
I can't say that I have either, but I know this. That probably is an exceptional place to be for Canyon Lake. They want to come out firing tonight. They really need to make a statement early. What we learned last week, Corey, and then I'm going to be leaving, but what we learned last week with Canyon Lake is the short passing game, the quick passing game, anything under 3 seconds.
The dink and dunk.
The dink and dunk. We were exceptional at. We worked on Abbott. We used Gilliam. Crowder is extremely effective if he can get a pass off underneath 3 seconds. Anything that extended the play, we had trouble with.
Yep.
And so, we don't know what the defense is going to be for Burnet tonight. Last year, they lined up similarly with 8 men in the box. I kind of hope that happens tonight for Canyon Lake's benefit. They run typically the traditional 4-2-5, but this week it would be nice to see them. Sometimes you'll see them with 4 linebackers. They'll come in 3-4, but I don't expect 8 men in the box. And if they do show 8 men in the box, I would expect Green to start passing early.
No.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just agreeing with LJ. It was in the second half, they really passed the ball well, short passing. I would like to see Canyon Lake come out and do more of that today.
Well, we'll see what's going to happen here. Rodriguez, he's a sophomore from Burnet, number 27, with the kickoff. Nice kick in the corner. I get somebody. That's Rodriguez, senior, having a great year. Rodriguez, number 7, out there. He's taken the place of Garza. He is one of the up-and-coming people here. He's a junior. He is out for the season. He was the number 1 rusher last year for Canyon Lake on the team that won district. And he'll take the ball, and they'll get it out to the 25-yard line. Well, we'll see what happens here, Chad and LJ, as LJ gets packed up to go up to see Corey Morrow on his 23rd anniversary. His very, very nice wife, Jennifer.
Yeah, she's a stalwart. I'll tell you, this is the first Canyon Lake game I've missed in 8 years.
Well, he said
Well, you're here. But you're not going to be here to the end.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here to the end. Normally, I stay always to the end of the clock, obviously because I'm on the broadcast, but just stayed anyway before that. This year, I'm going to call it quits and go see my lovely wife. So, gentlemen,
Yep.
Okay.
I'll have you in my ear.
All righty.
Oh, now you better get your.
Good night and good luck. I'll watch you afterwards.
All right.
Here we
Thank
go.
you, LJ.
Canyon Lake, Crowder back to control. It's going to be a dive play up the middle. And it's going to be Abbott. Abbott, the senior, out to the 30-yard line, pick up 5. Good run for a slot T offense, picking up 5 yards on the first carry. We'll probably see a lot of ground and pound because of the machine that Burnet has become of the last year. They're always a machine. And don't get me wrong out there, Burnet fans, but they have doubled their abilities this year, it seems like. Here comes a little dink and dunk pass, and it's effective to Rodriguez. And now to get across the 40-yard line, enough for a Canyon Lake first down. Well, there you go, guys. There goes a short pass that LJ was talking about, as well as Chad. That'll be a first down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Burnet bringing their safety down right there, and that's going to be open all night. And if Canyon Lake can effectively continue passing the ball like that, as there's a fumble.
Uh-oh.
And
a lot of bodies going around.
Yeah, I think Crowder got back on it, but it was a bad exchange there.
Well, a bad exchange for 3 yards. We'll take it a slot T. So second down and 7. Well, we're out of Darren the Sturgeon. He is down in Louisiana at the Baton Rouge for the LSU game, Parents Weekend. So it's Chad and I in the next man up duties. Rodriguez, right side, tries to cut it back, gets a few positive yards, still on his feet. Rodriguez gets across midfield for Canyon Lake down at the 46-yard line. That'll be another Hawk first down.
Yeah, good block there by Stevens, kind of leading the way there for Rodriguez. And Canyon Lake already moving the ball real well here in the early going. The early pass to Rodriguez kind of set this up. So Canyon Lake first and 10.
Stevens up through there. That's the guy we talked about on the Hawks superlative number 75 motion. Going to be a jet sweep play, and that's going to be number 21, the speedster for Canyon Lake. We talked about him last week, and everybody knows that's Trevin Coutrer. Pilcock about 4 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Canyon Lake in their white pants this year. Haven't seen them this year in their dark green unis on top. Looks pretty sharp. Marble Falls going with their traditional all-white road trips with their Bulldogs and logos out there. We thank you and welcome everybody from Burnet. Glad to have you all on the vine. 2nd down and 6. Coutrer in motion. Right side. Make that left side. And let me tell you what. Number 3, lay in the wood. That's Grant Jones on Abbott, but not before Canyon Lake gets another first down.
Yeah, a couple of nice runs here. Now by Abbott. You saw the other one by Rodriguez. And Canyon Lake moving the ball here.
Yes,
that's maybe why they wanted the ball first.
Gillum comes into the play. Gillum has been one of the lead reception artists, if you will, here at Canyon Lake. 1st and 10. Rolling out again is Crowder. Same play a while ago. Rodriguez stepping down the sideline. Touchdown, Canyon Lake.
Wow, they went right back to it the same play.
They did.
And Canyon Lake saw something there on that first drive. Rodriguez was wide open, and they decided to go the same play again, and this time wide open for a score.
Well, you talk about getting off to a hot start as any coaching team would, Chad, and Canyon Lake has done that with 3 passes. Make that 2, I'm sorry. But they were short passes like LJ was talking about. So we'll go for the point here. The kicker will be Van Alsall, the senior. He's always pretty accurate within 30 yards. His limit's probably about 40. This one goes off to the left and gets through the uprights. And just like that, Canyon Lake 7-0 here, 9:16 to go.
Yeah, we saw some of that in the last game against Davenport. I know it was a blowout, but in the second half, they came out and did some really, really good short passing. You know, finding people for 5-10 yards, and it was open. Now, some could say, well, Davenport may have been playing a little back, just trying to let the time run, but really it was an effective deal, and Davenport didn't let off the gas.
No.
I mean, it was 42-0. They wound up with 70 points, so it wasn't like they were giving up. But it was there all night, and kind of expect Canyon Lake to do a little bit of it today, and you saw it right there, 2 passes to Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And it kind of set up the run for him, Corey.
Yes, it did. Pass sets up the run. Not vice versa on this drive. Well, kicking the ball will be number 81 for Canyon Lake, Jack Stracer's mom down here, Kara Stracer, soccer coach. Back deep was probably going to be your speedster, the people that are fast, and that is going to be number 3, and that's Grant Jones. We talked about him being a big playmaker for the Bulldogs. And, of course, number 10 out there as well, Trenton Park, the seniors. So, packed house tonight. Good road trip traveling by the Bulldog Nation. Nice kick over there, short in the corner where the coaches want it, but they don't want it to go out of bounds.
Well, out of bounds, you say kick it away from the fast guy. They did, but they got 2 fast ones back there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Jones and Park, you'll see them. They were the return guys. You also see them on the field. They're lined up wide receiver opposite one another. Both of them with blazing speed and something Canyon Lake's got to account for.
Yes, they do. Well, over here with LJ gone and Darren gone, so much more room for activities.
And behind you, I'm kind of going back behind you and going back to check on the board. Evelyn Stevens is up here running it, so she's doing a great job.
She's doing a wonderful. She's the president of the club,
Canyon Lake Broadcasting Club.
She's very on the ball. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Quick pitch out, little bubble screen out there, very effective. Anderson comes in for the tackle, number 52 for Canyon Lake. Also, there's we're going to see some new people. Uresti's back, number 56. He played a little bit last week at Davenport, wearing number 6. Kind of confused some people, but he's back to his old number.
Yep. That first pass complete to Kraus. Watch out here. They like to set it up with little screens, and then they want to get somebody deep. That's usually Jones.
1st and 10, 10-yard gain. Here comes Canyon Lake, and I'll tell you what, they didn't let Dash get out anywhere. It'll be a loss of a yard on the play. Number 21, Cotrera on the blitz coming in.
Yeah, Cross in there as well, stopping that run. And I think Canyon Lake will do a good job at stopping the run right here, but you've got a lot of wide receivers with a lot of speed. That's going to be what they've got to look out for tonight.
2nd down and 12, back deep, drop. There's what you're talking about. And I'll tell you what, it was a great pattern, wide open just for a second. And I've got to believe that if he'd have got rid of that ball a little sooner, Garner would have jumped, or Garner Krause would have jumped right in the middle of it.
Yeah, they set it up again. You thought about the bubble screen, and then he took off. But Canyon Lake, well defended there.
Yeah. Defense over there is Cotrera. Number 36, people may not know who that's, J.R. Lindell. And he is a sophomore, one of many on the team. 3rd down and 12. Quarterback for tonight, I didn't go over that. That's Rhett Murray. We talked about him. LJ saying he liked the name Rhett. Murray at bubble screen inside. Here comes the Canyon Lake Hawks, but can they get to him? There's the speed, the quickness, and the moving of Grant Jones, the big playmaker for the Bulldogs. 1st down.
Yeah, you got to look out for him. Gilliam played that right, got up and missed the tackle, and then you see he jukes one guy, and, boy, he's got speed to burn.
Yeah, he does. That's why he's leading the boards down there with the Bulldogs. They get out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:03 to go here in the first. In comes Matos, number 48. He brought up from JV. Canyon Lake is just riddled with injuries this year. Jet sweep to the left side, making the right side from here. Inside sweep, nice cut up, and Lindell saves a touchdown with the tackle. J.R. Lindell, we just talked about that a while ago. What a move.
Yeah, that was a touchdown-saving tackle by Lindell, but good turn up the field there by Dash. Looked like he was going to bounce it outside and then turned it upfield, and big gain there.
Playing the far side is number 5, Ryder Smith. Playing the far corner over there at the top of your screen. On the bottom screen is number 15, Tristan Alexander. Just loaded with a bunch of young players here for Canyon Lake tonight. 1st and 10. Rhett Murray throwing it again, right open. Big hands, big legs, big run, and a big touchdown for the Burnet Bulldogs. All they're going to say went out the 1-yard line. Gillum on the tackle.
That was Krause again with the bubble screen. You saw the throw out quick, and once again, we talked about Jones, but Krause shows you what kind of speed he has as well.
First and goal from about the one. I can't see the ball from here. I guess it's on about the 1 yard line.
Maybe the 6-inch line. He was right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
I thought he was in myself. But the referee's there, and they say he was not. I would expect this to be a quarterback's draw up the middle. Well, quarterback run to the right, and in he goes.
I think
they shut him down again.
Yeah. Looked like he was going to fall forward. And
I'm sorry.
No, I think Wunderlich was there to help push him back.
With Anderson.
Yeah. Anderson got the first hit on him, but he looked like he was going to turn there, and Wunderlich came and finished him off.
Ball's got to be on the 6-inch line now.
It's got to be. It's right there. I mean,
maybe half the length of the football. Be second and goal from that spot. Rhett Murray up the middle, and this one's got to get across, and it does. Touchdown, Burnet Bulldogs.
That was Denton Dash, the running back.
Sorry. Well, there you go. Two quick, relatively quick scores for both offenses to start the game. And usually, Chad, when we get in these types of games early on, it's always a shootout. We did Fredericksburg. I mean, we've done a lot of these games together, and typically this is how those things go. So here's the extra point attempt, and it's up and good. Just got enough to get through there, but look for a shootout tonight, folks. Everything's on the line for these two teams. 7-7, 6:14 to go here in the first. Wow.
Yeah, and I think this could be a shootout, like you say. Canyon Lake is going to have to match it. Burnet's going to run up and down the field and score quickly, and Canyon Lake is capable of doing the same thing. You saw some big plays from them on their first drive. So Canyon Lake's got to keep it up, and it really goes for every team in this district. You look at Davenport, you look at Lampasas, Taylor even. I mean, those guys can put up a lot of points, and we've got to match it.
Well, they do. Back deep received the kickoff, and it's good analysis that you made here because, man, that was impressive by Burnet. But we'll see what we can do here. 16 back deep along with number 5 in Gillum. Number 16, we don't talk about him a lot. It's Graham Simpson. 15 is Tristan Alexander. Some of the new blood on Canyon Lake's team. A lot of sophomores. I think we have 14 sophomores, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and
there are a lot of them out there.
Call up a couple more.
Chris Brown came up along with Matos.
There you go. So that's 14 or 15.
Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, I got the pleasure of watching the freshman and JV
you did
last night. And, boy, Burnet's, they run the same offense for the freshmen and the JV, and they go up and down the field in quick strikes.
Yeah, they do. I understand the JV, Burnet JV and freshmen walked away with wins last night. So Canyon Lake looking to flip it a little bit here after Rodriguez takes the fair catch again out to the 25-yard line. Well, we got baseball going on. An update on the Rangers and Astros?
It is final. The Astros win 5-4.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jose Altuve with a 3-run homer in the top of the ninth, but the Rangers had a chance in the bottom of the ninth. Got 2 on with nobody out, but didn't get a run home.
I gotcha. Contreras on the left side, and I thought there was some movement. I didn't see a flag. I think it was Burnet trying to get Canyon Lake offensive line to get the Jimmy leg and move him, but they did not. So a gain of about 3, maybe 3.5 for Canyon Lake out to the 27-yard line, 28.
Now let's see if Canyon Lake goes again with that short passing game. It really set up some runs, and I know they want to run the clock here because Burnet is track team. Here comes Gillum around the side.
Get across the 32 maybe yard line, pick up about another 3. So slot to the offense, 3.5 yards 3 times. They're right on track. It's a manageable third down, Chad.
It is, but Burnet really kind of stacking the box here. Let's see what they do defensively. They generally run a 4-3, but looks like they got
a 5-2 going.
Yeah, 5-2. They're up.
Rodriguez left side is going to have some room. He's going to cut through, holds on to the ball. Still on his feet. Rodriguez across midfield. Somebody ankle tackles him at the 40-yard line. And that was the defensive end, number 7, Will Johnson. How's that for defensive end getting a tackle downfield?
Yeah, it was a touchdown saving tackle, too.
Yep.
If he doesn't get that one, Rodriguez is in the end zone for a second touchdown tonight.
It is. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Finally, the heat of the day has kind of worn off. It's a little cool now, but it was like 93 degrees here. I was wondering who ordered the heat today.
Yeah, it was warm, but it is nice weather right now.
It is. Chris Brown, top of your screen, 32. Crowder's going to roll out that way, and he got hit right when he threw the ball, getting in the backfield, number 14, and that's Riley Howell, sophomore.
Yeah, Howell got to Crowder just as he was trying to get rid of that. Actually, he got rid of it quicker than I think he wanted to. But, boy, that's a nice play by the sophomore.
Yeah, 2nd down and 10. 32 you see coming off the screen there is Chris Brown, new guy coming up. We are a 2-man show and a 1-lady show, making it happen. Evelyn Stevens sitting next to me here. Inside trappers, that's going to be Abbott. Abbott, the senior. He'll get positive yards, so get about to the 37-yard line. You know, Abbott had a slow start this season. I'll tell you, the last 3 games, he's come on strong. Maybe last 4, Chad, and it just, wow.
Yeah, he's really made a difference for this Hawks team. Like you said, he started slow, and that could have been something to do with the injury he had last year. But he's gained confidence, and he's been a major factor for this team.
Yeah, he has. 3rd down and 7. Big situation for Canyon Lake. I've got to believe that they get this ball close to the 1st down. The line of gain is a 30-yard line that Canyon Lake will go. It's everything on the line.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're in 4-down territory here.
And it has been called timeout by Coach. The second clock was winding down right next to 2 seconds. Good call by Coach Drum and the offensive coordinator, Bill Green. Well, speaking of Bill Green, I saw him today. It's Grandpa Bill. He is here.
He's in the house.
Grandpa Bill is in the house. He's down there. I don't see he got his earbuds on or anything, but
yeah, he's usually listening to us.
He's in Columbus, Mississippi, but today he's right there in front of me. It's like a celebrity superstar.
All right.
He's the grandfather of J.T. Green and Jeremy Green.
Yeah.
He's the father-in-law of the OC out on the field.
He's always online watching games.
Always.
Big supporter of the Hawks.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, Chad, it's 3rd down and 7. What's your call?
Well, they look like they were going to try to hit Van Alsdahl in the flat on the last play. I expect them to run another short route. Watch for Gilliam come across the middle. And here he is rolling out. He's looking this time for Rodriguez.
Oh, he caught it. Rodriguez caught it right through the hands of a defender. What a catch by Rodriguez. Wow, 1st down, Canyon Lake at the 20.
3rd catch of the night by Rodriguez, and that was a big one on 3rd down. And Canyon Lake in the red zone now.
What concentration. That was a good catch. Well, I mean, I'd like to see that one again. Fantastic. Yep. Rodriguez, this time he's got open pastures to the left side, cuts it back inside the cornerback, down to about the 10. Maybe close to a 1st down, I'm not sure. You know, Rodriguez is having a heck of a year. When he caught the first fair catch, he's been taken up for the slack from Garza, the fullback, and has had a great year. He's got a couple of fumbles, and he's just had a good year. Good kid. 2nd down and 1.
Yep, he's having a big night tonight as well.
Inside, it's going to be Abbott. Abbott's going to get across the far 5-yard line down to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal, Canyon Lake. 2:52 to go here in the 1st.
Yeah, that last reception by Rodriguez, Gillum did go over the middle, and he drew some attention, being the leading receiver for the Hawks. Still, that was double coverage, but it made a great catch there down the sidelines.
Good blocking by Huth and Stevens on that one.
Yep.
1st and goal, Canyon Lake at the 4. Crowder going to be Rodriguez. Rodriguez bounce steps and is going to get shut down just short. Number 7, the defensive end on the stop again. He's having a good night, Johnson, for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he hopped over that first defender and looked like he was going to bounce in and just got stood up right there at the line. This is another one that looks like it's on the 6-inch line. Or 4-inch line.
Johnson as a defensive end has been all over the field for the Bulldogs. It's very impressive. A lot of players going both ways for these teams, folks, as you'll see in the night. You'll see them on the offense and the defense. Kind of typical of a 4A schools. Here comes Canyon Lake. It's going to be Rodriguez. He slipped, but he didn't get across.
I think he got in.
He
He
did.
did.
Touchdown, Canyon Lake.
Rodriguez, second touchdown of the night. He's doing it on the receiving end and running the ball.
I'll tell you, number 54 for Canyon Lake had a heck of a block, and we don't talk about that. That's Oscar Aguilar. What a shot he made on the inside trap there. Well, it's going to be an extra point attempt by Van Ostall. It's the number 20. He comes in and plays receiver, but it also has a little leg. He's good to about 40 yards. Probably his range, 38, 40 yards. I've seen him do a couple over the years. Snap, kick is up, and it is good.
Yep.
So, Chad, 144, just 21 points on the board. 14 belong to Canyon Lake, 7 belong to the Bulldogs.
Yep, good drive there again by Canyon Lake. On your screen, you were seeing some smoke. It is pink out night.
It is.
I don't know if you can tell there or not. It is pink smoke that they're shooting off. It's pretty cool out here. Packed house.
It is.
And you got the elementary cheerleaders down there. They're having a blast.
How many would you say little girls are down there? 150? I mean, I don't.
It's a bunch. 150 is probably a good guess. I mean, there's a ton of them out there. Came to support the Canyon Lake
cheerleading?
Yeah, cheerleading and the varsity cheer with them. And, boy,
awesome.
This is just a good deal all around.
It is. Nice, cool evening, sunset.
I see those young girls. They're all doing the little stand-up where 4 of them hold their legs and they're standing up waving to the crowd. I mean, they're getting after it.
Yeah, they are.
14-7, a minute 44 left in the first.
Back deep with the fast guys, number 10 and number 3. That's Jones and Park. So, as we say here at Canyon Lake Broadcasting, don't kick it to the fast guys because, well
where do
fast.
you kick it then?
Find one of those big linemen somewhere. Here comes Strasner, the sophomore, and he's going to put this one in the corner. At least you try to corner him a little bit, and it goes out of bounds. And, well, I'll take that 5 yards versus one of those 2 gentlemen in the back with a 3 or a 10 on his back taking off down the sidelines any day.
Yeah, I think what Strasner's trying to do is hit it in that little area where there's nobody at and hoping it sits. And if it goes out of bounds, then they give up the extra 5 yards.
Yeah.
But they don't want to kick it straight to the return guy.
That's the 5 yards you see on the final stats.
Right.
That really don't matter.
Yeah.
Because you take that 5 yards because the 2 fast guys are
right.
A lot of coaches do that.
And if you happen to hit it in that little bubble where nobody is and it just bounces right, you can get on it and stop them. You just don't want them to have the big return.
No, you do not. Well, here comes the offensive line and the Burnet Bulldogs, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Brett Murray, the quarterback, number 12, with an arsenal at his fingertips. A little jet sweep to the left side, and it's number 3 again, Jones.
Yeah, they're trying
Nice
a couple
run.
of things with him, a couple of passes, a little couple of sweeps here, just trying to get their playmakers in open space.
Shane Onken, the Ikonen, I believe that's his name, number 50 sophomore. Good block. I was going to mention his name a while ago. I saw that he was a sophomore, starting sophomore on the offensive line. And when you're that guy, you're pretty good as a sophomore. You're starting in the offense. That's good. He was gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Murray, little bubble screen again. This time it's caught the far side of the field for a few yards.
I noticed Canyon Lake coming up and really pressing the wide receivers, expecting those quick bubble screens. They're trying to take that away. What you risk in that is if someone can beat you deep, do you have help over the top? But they are coming up and challenging them. And
Eli Hammond's on the play.
Yeah, Tristan Alexander has got his hands full on this side.
Yes, he does. Man up. Oh, there's a flag on the play. It's going to go against Canyon Lake, and I'll tell you what, Tristan Alexander's probably none too happy that they're going to call this one back.
No, it's a free play. They just throw it as far as they can to see how far Jones can go.
Well, he can go far.
Alexander had them blanketed there.
Well, the defensive coordinator for Canyon Lake is Coach Hodges, and his first year as DC, but he's been here for, I think this is his 14th year. So he's very known around here in the campus and on faculty and staff here. So they're going to get the 5 yards, and that'll be enough for a Bulldog first down. Thank y'all for joining us tonight from Burnet, Texas. We got a lot of giveaways to give away tonight here at King Lake Broadcasting. We like to give away stuff, and we got a lot of sponsors who donate things to give away, and you're all welcome to try to win it. Some are pretty cool, and you may enter some cheesy stuff from our company because we're cheap, but I think we got a whoopee cushion up for grabs tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, family fun for all. There's a draw play, delayed draw play.
Reiner's there.
Reiner's the defensive end. That's our version of number 7, Johnson.
Yeah, Lindell came over there to help finish him off, but Reiner's doing a great job getting him stopped early.
Number 53 had his nose in that, Chase Ellis. He's another sophomore that we have on the team. And there's a lot of sophomores as well over on the Burnet side of the ball. I'm counting at least 8. Well, that's the end of the first quarter here at Canyon Lake, Texas. And the roads to the playoffs continue here in District 13. 14-7 is your score. We're going to take a quick timeout break here as we switch quarters. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot of ball going on. We'll be right back.
Lately, we've all experienced more inside our home. And our homes have experienced more of us. More dishwashing, more clothes washing, and more action figure rescue missions. And after 50 years of rescues, Mr. Reuter Plumbing Service Professionals are equipped to handle anything. We are your neighbor. You can call anytime, and we'll be there, because we've been here all along.
We are Brookshire Brothers, selling groceries and growing communities since 1921. Giving back is how we celebrate. Your family, your town, your future.
Welcome back to the second quarter here, 14-7. Second down and a 9 for the Bulldogs at their own 41-yard line as we come into the second quarter. Rhett Murray zips one across, a little quick slant in there to much success for the Bulldogs. Number 18 with the grab, Colt Stanford. What a great little catch and pitch down there, man. I'll tell you what, that was right between the zones behind the linebackers, and that was a sharp play. Stanford, the junior for the Bulldogs. They'll be at the Canyon Lake 40-yard line, gain of about 19 yards. Canyon Lake caught in a zone that time. Linebackers were back, and he just cut inside Uresti on the far side. By the time Gillum got there, it was 19 yards too late. 1st and 10, Burnet. Another little bubble screen out there. Uresti out there trying to make the tackle. Number 3 on the catch, and that's their bread and butter, and rightfully so. If they have that and you can get Jones to pick up that ball every time, one of your best players, you do it.
Yeah, they were going to Krause a couple times early on that first drive, but now trying to go to Jones this time, and you just feel like they're trying to set up that big pass. But Canyon Lake has had it well defended down the field, and Burnet still moving the ball effectively. Just Canyon Lake seems like they don't want to give up that big play.
No, they don't. Second down and about 8. Here comes the rush, and he's hit right when the ball was thrown, but he still caught it. What a great concentration by number 7, staying on his feet across the 20-yard line. Now, if Rodriguez had a great catch for the Canyon Lake Hawks, Will Johnson absolutely did. Rhett Murray was hit, and as he threw that ball, it went cattywampus. And Johnson with the concentration and the run after catch, man. First down at the 19-yard line of Canyon Lake. That was a good catch, one for the highlight reels.
Yeah, when that ball gets thrown, it comes out wobbly like that, it's hard for the receiver to adjust to that. But he still made a great grab and then bounced off a tackler and gained some more yards. Good play there.
Murray shotgun, little dink and dunk outside, another little bubble screen. If they can't stop it, keep going.
He fumbled it
on the play. It went out of bounds.
If that went into the end zone, it's Canyon Lake's ball.
It went out. It went forward and went out. So it's going to be, it went forward about 6 or 7 yards, and that's a good thing for Burnet. Not so much for Canyon Lake, but they've got to keep down at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
It went out of bounds. I couldn't tell on that side, but if that thing fumbled all the way in the end zone, that was Canyon Lake's ball.
Well, we have a chain crew that's been with us for a long time, and they are our Silver citizens out there, and we'll talk about them here in just a moment. But just want to make note of that. Here's a draw play up the middle. Number 1, and touchdown. There you go. Dash Denton. I think he's a 4-year senior, if he's not a 3-year for sure. Dash Denton inside. Canyon Lake held him, as LJ said last time, to 27 yards, but he has scored here this year, and it is a different year. 10:24 to go here in the second.
Yeah.
Well, both offenses at this point doing what they want to do.
And that's okay. I mean,
here's the extra 2-point conversion. It's swinging gate. Canyon
go.
Lake's looking at it. Canyon Lake does this play as well.
So they should know how to defend it here.
They should. You would think. They're going to run it. 2-point conversion attempt. Everything's on the line. Dash Denton's going to take the ball, and there's been a timeout called by, I still don't know.
No, it's by Burnet. They call the timeout because their coach is screaming. He's screaming at his team right now.
He's frothing.
He's out almost to the middle of the field yelling at, I think, the people on the right side. I think they were going to score on that, actually.
I think so, too. Well, it's been called timeout. Nobody has lost a yard or gained a yard. It'll be a repeat. But no, we've got our chain crew over there, over on the far side of the field, at the 10-yard line. If we could get a picture of the chain crew, that's Jimmy Adams, Steve Yates, Howard St. John, and Don Blair. They've been out, and Chad knows as well as I do, that chain crew they're quicker than I am, and they've had a lot of accolades over the years.
Yeah, they're very good. A lot of times, especially in high school football, chain crews have a hard time getting in the right position, getting fast, and these two teams are getting up and down the field quick, so you've got to move those chains. You got to get up and down the field too.
You do, and they're go to North Shore United Methodist Church over there at Cranes Mill, and good bunch of guys over there. Been doing it for years, and they are a stalwart here at Canyon Lake. Well, they're not going to go for the deuce. They'll go for the extra point. Number 21 with the extra point attempt is your kicker. I think that was 21. It should be, or 23. Here's the snap. The hold. The kick is up. It's no good. It's blocked. And this will be an unfaithful turn of events for the Bulldogs. I didn't see who came in and blocked it.
I think it was a bad snap.
I think it was too. He just couldn't get to it. And you lose the 2 points, and you lose the 1.
Yeah,
that's a 3-point deficit for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, their coach is mad.
Oh.
And he called the timeout, but they effectively ran that 2-point conversion. It looked like he was going to score, but the timeout was called before that. So they line up for the extra point, muffed the snap, and boy.
It's things like that you want to see as a coach that just drive you crazy.
They will.
You got a game like this, it's super important. Teams are pretty much equal as we've seen tonight. And you get a little things like that, you don't want those things to spark other things. And that's just one thing that makes your hair turn gray as a coach.
Yes.
Believe it's happened to Canyon Lake this year plenty.
The thing that always bothered me, and I'm primarily a baseball coach, is poor base running. When you get picked off or something, like make a stupid play like that. And in this case, he called the timeout before they were going to score 2, and then they go out, okay, let's just settle it down. Let's kick the extra point, and then that goes bad. Yeah, those things are just, like you said, drive you insane.
Sam Rodriguez will tee it up at the 40-yard line. The sophomore for the Bulldogs. Back deep is Gillum. And at number 5 as well, Smith. And the middleman we don't see too much for Canyon Lake is number 16. That is Graham Simpson.
They're going to let that one get out of bounds.
So there you go. The same philosophies on both sides of the bench. Rather give it to another 5 yards and give it to the fast guy. Well, Canyon Lake Broadcasting's got a lot of giveaways to give away tonight, so hang on. We've got Mima's Tacos. We've got $150 worth of food, gift certificates, Landry Saltgrass Steakhouse, the 2-night glamping teepee thing. We've got what else do we have? We have a Triple Peak Automotive to give away. We've got I can't even think of all the fabulous gifts. Canyon Lake Broadcasting has a consolation prize gift to give away tonight, and so we'll get ready for all you people out there. And who knows?
We gave away 9 things last week.
We did.
Is that what we're doing again?
I think so, without the Roberts on the leg.
Okay.
I think, pretty sure.
So maybe 8 things.
8.
Yeah.
8.
Well, I think everybody will be ready for it.
Oh, there's professional people out there. There's Angie
One
Peters.
of them is my wife.
Where's your wife been this year? She's like a mainstay.
Yeah, she texts a lot, but I don't know. Maybe her fingers are getting too slow.
Uh-oh. 1st and 10, Canyon Lake at the 30-yard line. Same spot they've started all three drives. Abbott right side. Abbott going to have the corner. Abbott across the 40, cuts back at the 45 and shoved out of bounds by number 20 on the stop over there, and that's Chris Kastner, the junior playing corner over there. But, hey, Chad, that's another first down for Canyon Lake. They're moving the ball at will on the ground.
Yeah, and I have to say that the short passing is kind of setting that up. That time you saw a little bit of a fake on the handoff there. He was faking it to Gillum, and then that opened up the running lane again.
Jet sweep this time. Cotrere biding his time, waiting for his block, cuts back in there, and gets out of bounds at close to a first down. Line of gains the 44, and they're going to say it's first down, gain of 10.
Yep.
Cotrere being one of the faster people on the team. A 4-4 guy, I believe that's right. Maybe no better than I do, but he's if you can get him in open pasture, he'll hurdle any fence. First down, Canyon Lake here.
And Jones came up and made that tackle. He's their speedster on the offensive side. You've seen him, but he's back there going both ways, like you said.
Stevens up around the center. Little 34 power inside, looking for at least 3 yards or so. And this time, the defense of the Bulldogs were there to meet him. Gain of 2. That's number 63 getting it done. That's Nate Torres, sophomore, another sophomore.
Yeah, and Kastner was in there, Chris Kastner. He came in there to help out as well with that tackle.
Feels a little odd without LJ and Darren in here, you know. And
no, it's just you and I. Isn't that a song, Just You and I?
I don't know. Maybe LJ knows one. 2nd down and 8. It's kind of a backstride. Rodriguez cuts it back up. Rodriguez is going to pick up about 3 yards. It's still going to be a long 3rd down and 5 inside the 38-yard line. I got to believe that coach is in 2-down territory, Chad.
Yeah. When they get inside the 40, the opponent's 40, it's almost 2 downs. And, if you're faced with 3rd and 18, it might not be. But when you're here 3rd and 5, you got to be thinking the next 2 plays got to get 5 yards.
Gillum, top of your screen, spread out to the right side. That's the way Crowder will get out and roll. It's got a man. It's just a little bit too much joy mustard on the pass, as LJ would say, to Rodriguez. It was there.
It was. Rodriguez was there. It just Crowder just a little bit too high on that, just out of his outstretched arms. If he could have just tipped it back to himself, he had some daylight.
Well, that's the first drive that Canyon Lake hadn't scored, but you're right. Well, sometimes when you have a big white jersey bearing down on you, get a little goosey, you know, and you want to get rid of that ball. He was on his back a lot last week.
It wasn't 4-down territory, but I'm not surprised if they don't fake punt here.
Well,
no,
Matt
it is a
will
punt.
kick one, and up it goes. Nobody back for Burnet.
Oh, look at that thing.
Gillum down there. Van Alstal puts it on the 2-yard line. What a backspin like my 9-iron.
Yes, that was a beautiful punt. I thought that was going in the end zone, and I thought, well, we're only going to net 18 yards. But I didn't know he could pull out the wedge and spin it back like
like me.
Dustin Johnson. I was going to say Corey Martelli,
I'm just
but
kidding.
I haven't seen your golf game.
My 9-iron does not do that. That was a joke I was going to come back to later, but no.
I can't spin one like that.
No, I was just wishful thinking on my end, you know.
It would be pretty if you hit a shot like that, though.
Well, you know. Only thing pretty in my house is my wife. And my daughter runs shallow around there. 1st and 10 for Burnet. Shadows of their own goalpost to the 2-yard line. Rhett Murray looks out, zips one across. Nice paint. There he goes off to the races. You won't catch him. 98-yard pass, and that will be on a highlight reel.
Grant Jones. and they set it up. They do that tunnel where they do the little screen, and that time they lined him up in the slot. He cut across the middle. They hit him in stride, and you can't catch him.
Hey, you can't. They had that play a while ago, and it was a touchdown-saving tackle that we had about the 35, 38-yard line. Same play. Little quick post inside, and you didn't have time for those 2 safeties to squeeze. And you got to give it to Jones. Now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion.
They're
here.
chasing points here. They missed that extra. Now they're chasing it, I think.
Here comes a 2-point conversion. Rhett Murray looks over to an audible to coach.
I think I'm kicking the extra point here. I know he missed the last one, but I don't know. You start chasing points this early in the game trying to get them back. That can burn you later on.
Rhett Murray, inside pick, and there you go. Incomplete, 19-14.
So now you've given up 2 points, right? And really 3 because you really scored on that 2-point conversion.
Scored that 2-point conversion.
And in the back of the mind, the coach is thinking, well, I'm going to get that back on the 2-point. But now he's digging a deeper hole. I mean, that's 3 points that you gave away, by whatever, calling a timeout or chasing points or whatever.
And I agree with you saying, and I think maybe a lot of people will, but, I understand the other side of it, too. You're chasing probably the most important playoff game you have, so you got to roll the dice sometimes. And
sometimes you do, and it's late in the third quarter, fourth quarter. Yes, you take those chances, but we still got 8 minutes left in the second quarter, and he's going for 2.
This place,
trying to get points that he missed on the extra point. Well,
you got to believe we're going to be in the 30s and 40s tonight at this rate. You know what I mean?
Right. You should be up 8 points right now, and you're up 5. I mean, we'll see if that plays a factor.
I agree.
I'm writing it down 3 points. If this is a 3-point game later on in the fourth quarter, I'm going to bring it up, Corey.
Bring it up. Bring it up like LJ's story.
I didn't date a bluebonnet queen.
I had Miss Guacamole. She did Chillaspill. Then I did the Watermelon Thump Queen. There was a gig in Weimar one time. I don't remember what it was. They had a festival too. But anyway, back in the.
Well, my wife was on the homecoming court. Does that count for something?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I didn't date her back then, but I mean.
Hey, you got the homecoming court. As Rodriguez gets his 4th fair catch. Well, we like to give away stuff here, so stay tuned at halftime. We're going to get the Mighty Hawk band in there, and we're going to give the giveaways during the Burnet part of the broadcast here tonight. Not to diss the Burnet Bulldog Mighty Band, but at some point we have to do these giveaways, and we'll do the best we can by getting our sponsorships in as well. But meantime, it's 19-14, 8:07 to go. Canyon Lake first and 10 at the 30 on the 5th time they've touched the ball. High snap, and it's going to be to Abbott. Abbott's going to get his usual probably 2 or 3 yards on the right side. I'll tell you what, I think that was number 25 coming in for the tackle, or number 20. So they roll their jerseys up, Chad, sometimes so high you can't get the numbers. Gain of 2, though.
Who's with a good block there? Abbott did the best he can. When you get that high snap, it throws everything off, and a lot of times you take those plays for losses, but Abbott turning it up and getting positive yards there.
2nd down and 8, backside to Rodriguez. He's going to find a hole. Waits patiently for his blocks. Rodriguez with great balance and power on the lower end of his body. He'll roll forward to the 44-yard line. 1st down, Canyon Lake.
Yeah, I think that was Evan Poole that kind of set that for Canyon Lake, and Rodriguez patiently waited, wiggled his way through there, and then found the hole and burst through it for a 1st down.
Elijah Johnson last couple of years before his senior year, he's trying to figure out how to run. It wasn't until he got to his senior, he became patient, and followed behind his blocks. And I'll tell you what, Rodriguez learned that last year, and he's mastered that move.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to wait a little bit, or you can be like Abbott and just burst through the line.
He did that time.
There he is.
Wow.
Abbott all the way across to the 40-yard line like the Tasmanian devil.
It's either there or it's not. And sometimes you got to be patient, and then sometimes it's right there, and you can break through it just like Abbott did right there.
Canyon Lake moving the ball. They stuttered down here at the 36-yard line last time.
Yeah, kind of in that same position now at the 40. And they moved it effectively and then came up empty. Let's see what they go to here.
5 in the box. Backside trap. Huth with a great block. Contreras cuts it inside. Now the flag is going to be called by Canyon Lake as Contreras runs out of bounds.
I think that one's coming back.
I've got to believe that was either a chop block or you can't block that way 5 yards out from the line of scrimmage, but I don't know the exact call. But it looked like close to the line of scrimmage.
He threw it in the backfield.
Yeah, it might have been Opelt number 2 with a hold or a hook,
Yeah.
Better go against Canyon Lake. Opelt number 2, the junior, comes in as a swing man, flexes out a few times, got a couple passes under his belt. Great blocker.
Yeah, big guy.
Well, that's going to get against Canyon Lake. I didn't have my Tasso referee. What was the call? I missed that.
He put an X across his chest.
15 yards, whatever it is. And I'll tell you what, that is not a popular penalty if you're Canyon Lake.
Yeah, they're going to get him hit with a blindside block is the call.
That's what that was. Okay.
Went over next door to ask Rich Anderson. He gave me that. He's doing the PA tonight in place of me.
Yes, he is.
We're all musical chairs today.
Here's that pass. This is going to go long to Gillum. Gillum. Oh, just at the reach of Gillum. That would have been a nice place to put the ball right out of bounds there if he would have caught it. But now you got second down and 25. You're almost all in passing downs from here.
Good play call there. You had Gillum open and, just maybe a foot too far.
Well, you got to like that if you're Burnet because you know you can get into a prevent defense now. It's second down and 25. You've got, if you don't have it here and you don't have it there, you're not going to go for it unless you're inside the 40. It's got to be short. Van Alstel at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, they're setting up the screen here.
Screen
to Abbott.
played by Abbott, and they figured it out, and that's a nice play by number 10. They saw it. You've got 4 blockers down here with Canyon Lake just missing the mark, and Trenton Park, you got to give it credit to him.
Yeah, Park came up and played that extremely well. If he doesn't come up there, you're talking about big yardage because you had blockers downfield.
Yeah, you did. Third down and 25.
Well, what do you call here, Corey?
Well, I think you call enough to get you downfield, maybe halfway to maybe to the 45. Something in that range just to pin him back again.
I'd like to see a little screen. Watch Opelt. He's at the top of your screen. We're going to get a
timeout.
Timeout, Burnet. I think that's their
third. Is that second or third? Well, he had one on the 2-point conversion. He had one just now. He may have taken one earlier. Canyon Lake has 2 left.
Yeah, they're showing that they still have one, so that was their second.
Well, folks, it's 5:35 to go here in the second. Thank you for joining us, Canyon Lake Broadcasting. It's our 375th broadcast in 8 years, and it's been I'm not going to say by accident, but it surely wasn't planned. It just developed, and we're glad to be here. Mark Oberholzer, principal at Canyon Lake High School. Superintendent at Comal IC is our new superintendent, Dr. John Chapman, and we're glad to be out here. Our athletic director is also Charlie Drum. Charlie Drum's been here since day one. 16 years, and the other person that's been here for 16 is the trainer, Coach Pena.
Wow.
Imagine how many ankles he's taped.
That's dedication.
Bob's dedication. Yeah. Long time. Back when we were 3A with grass field. We didn't get the turf, our first turf, until after our start of our third year here. I got tired of watering that grass on that caliche.
Yeah. They do have a big lake here.
We do have a big lake. I saw the mark the other day. It's 59% full.
Yeah, we need some rain. Watch Opelt at the top of your screen.
But Crowder's looking downfield. Has Abbott. That's just going to be long out. He got a lot of pressure in his face, and it'll be a punting situation for Canyon Lake. Applying the pressure is number 14, Howell, another sophomore. So, you had one play by your team, and it pushed you that far back, and you just can't recover. And that's the things you don't want to do, kind of like Burnet lost out on those 3 points. But back deep will be number 10, Trenton Park. Van Alstel, nice high spiraling kick. Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, let's see where this bounces. Could be down at the 2 again. It's going to be about the 7.
Inside the 10.
7 or 8 yard line there.
Van Alstel doing his Ray Guy impersonation.
Yeah, nice punt again. But, Corey, you talked about it on this drive. We got to the 40. The drive before that got to the 38, and we stalled out. Here we got to the 40, had a penalty, stalled out again. So these 2 drives where you were looking at possible points, maybe at least a field goal or a touchdown, resulted in nothing. And, you've got to come away with points when you get that close.
Yeah. Well, they scored in about 2 seconds, however long it took him to run down the.
Yeah, well, watch Grant Jones, number 3. You can't let him do it again, what he did last time. This time they got number 10, Trenton Park, in the slot.
Rhett out to the side. Murray throws it out of bounds. Nice pitch and catch. That's Krause, number 4, the senior. So it'll be second down, a nice gain of 8, second down and 2.
They got 4 wide receivers out there. You have Krause on this side. You got Park, Jones, and I don't see the other. Can't see the other number.
Trips to the far side of the field, and it's going to be right up the middle draw play. Canyon Lake shut the door on this one, but he'll get enough for the first down, gain of about 3, so they'll get out the 20-yard line, first down. 5:06 to go here.
Yeah, other receiver checked in. That's Colt Stanford. That's the first time we've seen him line up for the Bulldogs. He's in the slot now. 4:52.
Yep. Hopper, number 6, is in there. He's playing inside. There's number 48, Matos. He brought it from JV, his first varsity game there, playing defensive tackle. Rhett Murray looks around, spins the ball, throws a man wide downfield. Nice catch and balance. Number 3 just out-jumped. That's Jones. Out-jumped. I believe that was Van Alstall on the other side. I'm sorry, number 28, my mistake. I didn't mean to throw you under the bus, Van Alstall. That's Cash Zimba. He's a sophomore learning his ropes against somebody who's very good.
Yeah, and they set that up again. That's the bubble screen, and then he goes deep. And they get single coverage out there. They're going to go to him every time.
Trips to the far side of the field, like you said. They will, and they do it all over again. Very astute observation as Wunderlich, the middle linebacker, pushes him out of bounds. Another gain of about 12 yards, first down. The thing about Burnet, they want to come in and score because they're going to get the opening kickoff to the second half of the game. So you've got to know that Coach wants everything to go right down here and to get some points on the board for the Bulldogs.
Jones coming out, but you saw how they set that up. He had the long pass for 30-something yards there, and then you just throw him a short screen, and he gets 13 or 14 out of it.
Yes, he does. First down and 10 at the 43-yard line of Canyon Lake. Hopper and Reinhardt's your defensive end for the Hawks. It's going to be a sweep here. Dash Denton, good inside block. Looked like it might have been a little holding right there, but hey, Rod gets about 10 yards. Dash Denton again on the first down carry. Number 15. Seen him throw some pretty good blocks for the Bulldogs, and that's, excuse me, that is Jacob Atkinson. He's a multi-use type of guy, good slot guy. It's a good button hook throw guy for 5 or 6 yards every time. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, continually driving. We told them they're going to be up and down the field. They were at the freshman game and the JV game, and they're showing it here. Canyon Lake on their heels. They've got to stand tall in the saddle. Interception would be good for Canyon Lake.
Yeah.
But why do that when you can do this right here? Get a few yards each time as Lindell comes over the tackle. Anderson, number 52, the junior middle linebacker.
They just keep bringing in new guys at wide receiver. Aiden Sanchez out there that time.
Yep.
You also had Jacob Atkinson out there as well. So they just run them in and out as that will be Chris Kressner coming in to check in at fullback for Denton. Or running back, should I say.
Well, second down and 5. Eli Hammonds is the number 33 and weak side linebacker.
Oh, they
Hopper
jumped. Free
Here's
play.
a free play. They're going to throw this one downfield. He pushed off. Touchdown.
Oh, man.
Well, you can call it a push-off, but I said he was a push-off, but really it was just more of a hand-out type play by number 4 on that. It didn't really he pushed off. That's Garner Krause. And touchdown, 25-14, probably going to go for the 2. Let's see.
I kind of was in agreement with you, Corey. I thought that could have been offensive pass interference there, but
well, I don't want to sound like sour pickles. And a lot of people from Burnet watching tonight. I didn't mean it like that, but they tend
I think it was a good call.
They tend to do it. It's just not more of something they're trying to do. It's just how receivers develop.
Yeah.
And you just got to have that hand out there.
They all do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a one out there that doesn't.
Here we go.
Goes a 2-point conversion.
Chasing points again.
3:01 to go, 25-14, looking for the deuce. Audible call by the coach. Rhett Murray shotgun. Going to roll out. He's going to look down. He's got a man open. Incomplete. Nope. And number 56, Uresti, coming off the injured reserve. He's back full speed this year. He's missed 3 games, but there he is, 14-25.
That's 4 points now.
Slowly, the Bulldogs are inching away, minus the Quattro.
Well, here's where I have the problem of chasing points, and I'm going to go back to this, and you may hear it more if this thing turns out to be close. Right now, it's a 11-point game.
Yes, sir.
It should be a 15-point game.
Could be a 15.
Could be a 15-point game. But at 11, and this is where you go back to the math of it, chasing points, you're a field goal and a touchdown and 2-point conversion from tying it up.
Yes.
It should be a 15-point lead, so you're 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So essentially what they've done by not getting those points is instead of Canyon Lake having to score 2 touchdowns, they only need a touchdown and a field goal.
I'm with you.
Okay?
I'm with you.
And then, Beth, I know you're clearing out your eyes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm listening
to you. You get drops. So right now, it's 4 points that they're chasing, and instead they could have kicked the extra points. But it may not be a factor. Canyon Lake's got to certainly score and hold Burnet. But we'll see what happens here. We got 3:01 left. I know you're having some
my eyes just get dry. Anyway, I'm good. I'm
I hear
alive. I'm well. All right, kickoff again, folks. I know you didn't see that, but others had some eye drops and flushed my eyes out a little bit. High kick. That's what you want to see. Here comes Rodriguez with his 5th. Fair catch. They're wearing that boy out. A little push and shove down there. Might get a little chippy. Number 15 of the Bulldogs saying, hey, man, that's Jacob Atkinson. Just talked about him a while ago.
Yeah.
Well, Canyon Lake's 3:01 to go. If you're Burnet, if you hold them here, you know you're going to get the opening kickoff. Canyon Lake, I feel, has got to score this drive here.
They've got to come away with at least a field goal. If you get a field goal here, you're at an 8-point game. The touchdown, obviously, would be what you want. But I feel like I'm right there with you. I think Canyon Lake has got to score on this drive.
Right side out of this shotgun. It's kind of like a 3-yard gain by Abbott. Same kind of play, but that is shotgun that time. Gain of 4. We're going to say 2nd down and 6.
I've kind of been surprised they haven't gone back to the short passing game.
I haven't. You know as well as I do, a lot of plays in the repertoire that I know, and I haven't seen them. Doesn't mean anything. Well, here's kind of one right here. If you can get Crowder to get a block, and back goes the sack. Number 7 making it happen, the defensive end. That's Johnson. He just outran Poole.
Well, LJ talked about it last game. You got 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
And if you don't get the ball out in 3 seconds, you're in trouble.
Boy, howdy.
That was about 4.5.
Yeah.
He had Opelt over the middle, but it's got to be quick. This time he gets rid of it. It's out to Abbott.
Abbott, little dance move there about to the 25-yard line. That's not going to do too much. That's basically back to the same line of scrimmage, and his timeout has been called. Burnet riding high right now, in control of the game, that's for sure. Poole just couldn't handle, Johnson on that blitz on the left side. I always say blitz. He just come across fast.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed around the edge there, but, the sack in your own territory, that was a big loss, and, you're putting yourself behind the hole. When you get 3rd and 14, 3rd and 16, it's tough to come back from that.
Yeah, so 1:50 to go. 3rd timeout has been called by Burnet. Stay tuned for our giveaways. It's coming up here at halftime. And anybody's eligible to play. Very simple rules. I know there's a lot of people waiting out there, but a lot of Canyon Lake teachers have won recently.
Well, that's good.
A couple of people I don't know, which is good.
Yeah.
But 1:52 to go here. Well, we'll let you know when that contest gets underway. 4th down, and Canyon Lake's going to punt. And the Burnet used the timeout because they want to score again, and trust me, they can. And Ostall, another nice high wobbly kick, looked like a duck, and taken at the 40-yard line on the fly. You talk about a risky move.
Yeah, Trenton Park coming up to catch that. I thought that was kind of risky there. If that bounces off of him, you had some Canyon Lake players right there ready to scoop that up.
I've seen so many students Well, I'm not saying professional, but every level do that. And I tell you what, every time it happens, I get the nervous bug.
Yeah.
Kind of like when I saw Miss Guacamole when she was coming down the streets of Flatonia, chili spill, 1992, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
92 was a good year. I think I was a sophomore in high school.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the midfield are the Bulldogs. Little fake reverse, wide open downfield.
Krause.
And Krause, touchdown, just like that. Crispy Critter, the Canyon Lake secondary. They had him fooled. What a good play call by the coaching staff over there.
I saw this yesterday in the JV game.
Oh,
they
man.
did a double reverse and threw the ball down there. Now, this time they faked the double reverse, and the quarterback threw it down there, and, boy, he was wide open.
Wide open. Well, I'm going to say a shout-out here. We're going to do something here that after the extra point attempt, right now you don't have to go for the 2 because you got 6 on the board from that one. 1:33 to go, 32-14. And the Bulldogs have just raced forward like Seabiscuit out of the gate. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got a couple of things here.
I was going to say Secretariat, but okay.
Well,
Seabiscuit, yeah.
I like Seabiscuit.
Yeah.
He's like the
He's
like
the
Thomas truck.
underdog
Yeah, he's
horse.
Like Thomas the
He's
truck.
the,
I watched it.
He's the
You know what's the good thing
horse.
about that one? When I first saw it came out, when I'll go see it, and it took the kids. I thought he was gonna die at the end like Old Yeller. I didn't want to go see it.
No.
But he didn't. He won.
He didn't. No, they almost put him down.
But you know what I mean? They're like,
No.
oh, no, here we go. Old Yeller all over again.
Yeah.
Another mark in my childhood.
Yeah. It was a good movie.
It's
Tobey
a great
Maguire.
movie. Tobey Maguire, great movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Bulldogs, they have been let out of the pen, baby. Well, tomorrow, Saturday, college football takes off all over the Fruited Plains. And we have people in this squad going to be there. Darren's going to be there with his daughters. They're going to do some tailgating. LSU, baby. And then my daughter, Sloan, she went to go tailgate with Mama Lisa and Robert. She's my daughter down there. They're going to be tailgating. Mama Lisa, they live in Baton Rouge.
Nice.
And Robert is her husband. And they're going to be tailgating as well. So half the people we know are going to be in LSU tailgating tomorrow.
Are you going to be in LSU?
I'm not. I'm going to be working on my lawnmower. I need to put a new fuel pump in.
Oh, I thought you were working on the 9-iron with the backspin.
Oh, I'm going to be up to my knuckles and grease and grime. But Sloan, she'll have fun. She'll be wanting to go downtown afterwards, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kickoff return, my number 5, getting in the first return of the year, Ryder Smith. Well, Canyon Lake, if they have to score in a minute 27, now's the time where this thing gets out of hand.
Yeah, the time was last drive, but now, it is getting out of hand. There's some that would say, hey, just eat it right now. Burnet can't stop the clock. Just go into halftime. I don't think you should do that here.
No, I'm not that fan.
I think you've got to score. I mean, you only get so many chances in the second half. If you don't score, they may get the ball back and they may put up more points, but you've got to be aggressive here. He needs to get rid of it, but he wiggles through there.
He gets a few yards doing his best I'm trying to stay alive routine.
I'm counting 3 seconds in my head, just like LJ. When he drops back, they're going hurry up here.
1:12 to go. Crowder, left side. Rodriguez is going to get the fumble and jumped on the ball. Holy.
Gillum did, but I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's
Not
holding his
another
leg.
Injury. Canyon Lake has just been riddled by the injury bug. We have 6 starters out, and that would have been a huge loss for Canyon Lake if he'd got injured.
Boy, it looked like the way he was grabbing his toe. I thought it was a hamstring or something.
I did too. So timeout has been called by Canyon Lake. They stopped the clock momentarily for that, but round the clock back up, and Canyon Lake called timeout. Good timeout. Get your thoughts together. Well, we got Mima's Tacos up for grab. Triple Peak Automotive as well. We've got the Mystic Quarry glamping thing for the TP. That's a two-night TP stay.
Hey, just put my name down for that one. I'd love that.
That is the creme de la creme, dude.
Oh, wait, I can't win.
Yeah, you're working. Now, LJ can't win and Darren can't win either. So who's going to give up 3 of these 3 of these deals tonight. We had somebody win last week, but they never got a hold of us, so we had to march forward.
Okay.
That's Saltgrass and Landry Steakhouse, $50 each. And then on the bottom we have not on the bottom, not like on the bottom. What am I missing here? We do the Canyon Lake Broadcasting consolation prize. That prize tonight, just so you know, in case you don't win the big ones, we offer up a consolation prize. It's 3rd down and 4. Canyon Lake still trying to make that happen. Little quick out in, again, a little too much on the mustard there with the mustard. Incomplete, intended for number 21. It'll bring up 4th down. Now, 54 seconds to go. And there are 14 points on that board. And I'm sorry, 21 points on that board that were scored by Burnet in less than 25 seconds.
That's you've got to have track stars to do that.
I'm telling you.
You know, unless you're getting a blocked punt or a fumble return or something like that,
Yep.
you know, to get the ball up and down the field like that.
And Van Astal, he just cooked one right up in the air. And this better get a Canyon Lake bounce, and it does, down at about the 35, 36-yard line. 46 seconds to go. Well, I'll tell you what, if I was the coach of Burnet, I'd throw 4 balls right down the middle. But Canyon Lake Broadcasting is going to give away a consolation prize, and that consolation prize today is the all-inevitable family-loving and entertaining for the holidays whoopee cushion.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to win that.
Yeah,
it's pride at least.
Well, Aunt comes into town, sits at the table. You know.
But I think you've got them all because we had 9 last week.
Did we?
And so you said there's no Roberts this week.
There's no Roberts.
So we got 8 prizes.
Okay, there we go.
So I think you're good.
There we go. 1st and 10. Bulldogs on fire. Rhett Murray, I don't know what his stats will be for the Bulldogs passing, but they're going to be in the 250-yard range at least, if not more.
Need to come up with a big play here defensively.
Well, we got somebody moving on the Burnet side, or was that the Canyon Lake side trying to encroach. He had Uresti over there jumping up and down across.
Uresti was trying to get
Stanford.
Old Colt Stanford, the wide receiver, to jump.
He was. Colt Stanford just stood there like the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, they're going to get encroachment on him.
Yeah. So a gain of 5 yards, but hey, if I'm Bulldogs, I am airing that thing out, baby.
Yeah. Canyon Lake's defense is really sensing the fact that they need to come up with a big play here. But
gotta have a pick for a touchdown. That's what they need.
Well, you called it right there. Let's see if you're Nostradamus today.
I am not.
No. Well, we'll see. It's handoff.
Handoff up the middle. Dash Denton, number 1, and he'll get out to the midfield mark. Now, it looks like coach will play it safe. He doesn't have any timeouts. So get to the 50-yard line, 1st down, Burnet.
I think he still had 1, right? Or is Burnet out now?
No, they're out now. This is it for the Bulldogs.
Scoreboard shows 1, but I think you're right. I'm with there.
No, they're wrong. I don't think they get paid enough.
Yeah, I think you're correct. I mean, guys, mark that. And look, I said Corey was correct.
Clock's rolling, so.
Boy, they taking their time right here. 20 seconds.
I'd be airing that thing out, telling you.
I think they're going deep here.
Rhett Murray's going to draw play up the middle. They're going to play it safe and then go to the halftime ahead 32-14 all of a sudden. Well, Canyon Lake has a second half to play. Got a lot of things to make some corrections on and some adjustments, as they always do. Well, here at 32-14, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be right back. Going to see some of the marching band business, Mighty Hawk Band, but the cheerleaders have some things at halftime as well. The Canyon Lake Cheerleading Club for the girls. We'll be back after the message. Don't go anywhere. Got a lot going on at halftime.
Land isn't just made for working. It's made for experiencing, too. Whether you're a hunter, a fisherman, four-wheeler, or wildlife lover, there's a piece of Texas waiting for you. The rural lifestyle was the life you were meant to live. At Capital Farm Credit, we're here to help you finance that reality with flexible terms and interest rates. Who knew it could be that possible to own a piece of land in Texas? Visit CapitalFarmCredit.com to apply today.
Hello, this is Darren with Canyon Lake Broadcasting. If you want great Italian food, look no further than Italian Garden in the Hancock Center. They've been a mainstay in Canyon Lake for many years, and their longevity speaks to the quality of the food and service you'll receive at Canyon Lake's hometown restaurant. They're open 7 days a week, providing the very best in Italian fare. So come on in and enjoy a slice of Italian life at Italian Garden Restaurant.
Hey Hawk fans, have you been wanting a new deck, outdoor kitchen, or a new addition to your home? What about getting your new home build started or a fence built? Then give Mike a call with Hill Country Construction and Framing, and he can help make those dreams a reality. He also has plenty of references for your peace of mind. Call today at 210-347-3436. That's 210-347-3436. Go Hawks!
Hi there, Hawk fans. This is David and Melissa Salcedo coming to you from Meemaw's Tacos. It's our favorite time of the year again, and here at Meemaw's we love supporting our Hawk athletics. Whether cheering them on the field or court, or feeding their muscles at the shop. We're open 7 days a week, serving breakfast and lunch. Whether you're looking for a simple taco like a bean and cheese, or a crazy fat taco with everything on it, we've got it.
We also serve lunch plates ranging from crispy tacos and enchiladas to flautas and nachos. Not to mention our ever so popular Frito Bandito and our big burrito, the Swamp Chicken. David and I would like to thank the Canyon Lake community for your continued support of our business, and we are proud to be celebrating our 3-year anniversary on September 4th. Thanks, Canyon Lake.
So come early, be loud, and stay late, Hawk fans. The Slot T Mafia is hunting for dinner.
And be sure to listen for Martelli to give away Meemaw's Tacos gift cards throughout the broadcast.
Go Hawks!
Hey folks, looking for an auto repair shop? Try Triple Peak Auto Repair. Rodney Sells, veteran proud, here in Canyon Lake. Give them a call at 830-237-6236. That's 830-237-6236. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Triple Peak Auto Repair.
Hi, this is Terry from the UPS store located on 113 Stargrass inside the Good Life Pharmacy on FM 306. From packing and shipping to faxing and copying, we can do it all here at the UPS store. Amazon returns, we can take care of that. We also have a notary on staff throughout the day. Come see us here at the UPS store across from Rebecca Creek Elementary on FM 306.
Looking for a plumber here in Central Texas, and look no further than Cowboy Plumbing Services. Cowboy Plumbing Services, 830-214-4133, 830-214-4133, Cowboy Plumbing Services. Owner and operated Jared Criddle. He'll be the last plumber you'll ever need. License number M36742.
Hey, this is Corey from Canyon Lake Broadcasting. If you're looking for Jalisco-style Mexican food in Canyon Lake, stop by Cafe Guadalajara. Open Monday 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 3. Call in your order to go and get some Arturo's Mexican Charro beans. Cafe Guadalajara in Canyon Lake, authentic Jalisco-style Mexican food.
Have a heavy load? Call the professionals. Huth Transport can haul fifth wheels, travel and horse trailers, boats, ATVs, and so much more. Veteran owned and operated, Huth Transport is the reliable help you need. Call 210-373-1998. Again, that's 210-373-1998, or find us on Facebook. Let's go, Lake.
That Canyon Lake sunset doesn't get old. It's why most of our family and friends want to come visit all the time. The charm and beauty of the hill country, who could resist it? But like you, I don't have room for everybody at the house. The elegant solution is to let Bunkhouse be your guest bedroom. For less than the price of taking them out to dinner, your guest can have a safe and comfortable retreat after long days of exploring the hill country.
I want to thank our sponsor, North Shore United Methodist Church, for their continued support of Canyon Lake Broadcasting and the students of Canyon Lake High School. North Shore is the home of the fifth quarter, giving high school students of Canyon Lake a safe place to hang out, eat, and fellowship with friends after each varsity home game out on the pavilion. If you're personally looking for a church home, we invite you to check us out online or visit us in person each Sunday morning, where Pastor Sherry Clifton is bringing the message of hope and joy.
At Lucky Sports Bar and Grill, you won't fail to see the Big Texas personality. Come watch some of your favorite sports while enjoying our great food or an ice-cold beverage from our full-service bar. You can choose between indoor or outdoor patio-wasted seating. Lucky's is now open until 11 p.m. every Friday, varsity home games. Go Hawks! We're located at 18100 FM 306, and we're open daily, and you can find our hours at luckysportsbarandgrill.com or give us a call at 830-935-3115.
And we are back here from break, and we are at halftime, and we are checking out the Burnet band right now as they're out there performing, and we're going to have the Canyon Lake band come on shortly after them.
Yes, we will. Well, Chad's putting together the show. Evelyn was doing the camera switch operations. Now, our vice president here, Connor Cummings, is coming in, and we call her Dark Connor.
Dark Connor.
We do.
She sounds like a Pokemon card.
She came
Dark
in,
Connor.
It is,
right?
exactly. Yeah. She came in the other day to school, and she says, oh, my God. I was like, oh, my gosh, what? And she says, I had so much fun last night. And I said, really? She goes, you watched the movie? I'm like, okay, here comes a good movie title. She goes, yeah, we watched Mommy Dearest. It was awesome.
Mommy Dearest. I haven't seen that in a long time. That was back in the 70s, right? 80s?
Hey, it's a coat hanger beating a kid movie.
Yeah.
She was excited.
Well,
She's Dark Connor.
It was a good movie. I hadn't seen it in many years.
It was a good movie, but I was thinking she was going to say,
like
Wonka Land or Sound of Freedom. I don't know.
Yeah, she kind of looks like the Lorax would be kind of the movie I would think Connor would be after.
Do you like the movie The Lorax?
The Lorax. It's a Dr. Seuss. Yeah, she said I like it a lot. See, I can just look at somebody and tell you what kind of movie they like.
Let me tell you what I see. Let me look. I see Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, I don't think that's Connor.
Oh.
No.
Excuse me.
But, yeah, she's over here doing a lot of work. She came in here, started pushing buttons, and I'm like, okay, well, get after it.
She's a pushy person. She's a senior, and she's wanting to go to college, and she's been looking at Oregon.
Oregon, wow. That's nice. The Ducks.
The Ducks.
You want to be a mighty duck or just a duck? A mighty. She's over here talking. I don't have a headset to give her right now. But
well, moving forward here, the Corps Cadets, JROTC's first annual 4-person golf scramble coming up Veterans Day, November the 11th. I'll be playing this at Rebecca Creek Golf Course. You get a hold of the Rebecca JROTC at Canyon Lake. Registration fees $110 per person. You can get foursomes in there. They've got all kinds of winners. Jordan Spieth hole, first, second, and third prizes, bazooka golf ball launch, weapons and 50-50 raffles, closest pin, longest drive, hole-in-one. Just go to Canyon Lake High School. That's at CanyonLakeHawkBattalion.com. And just call up the high school if you're wanting to know about it. We're going to have this on the screen next week. We just got it today, but it's for good cause. It's for the veterans here, and I'm going to play in it and try to get that 9-iron to do anything but shank, And,
no, you got the backspin.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I had the backspin. I forgot about that.
Yeah, see, they're including breakfast tacos and goodie bags and all that stuff. So for a great cause, too, Cadets for Vets, or for Vets, and it's spelled out F-O-R-E. Nice wordplay there.
Yeah. That's Command Sergeant Lawrence Garcia, the major there, and First Sergeant Mike Medina. Well, as the second part of our show comes on, here comes the excitement. Don't start trying to win the prize right now, because you're gonna get kicked off. Okay, so everybody calm down. I know what you're wanting out there. You want to play the game.
You want to clear the board.
Yeah, I'm clearing the boards. So everybody just hang on.
Don't text now. We're going to erase you.
Now, I will erase you, and you'll go into you'll be like that guy in Odyssey 2001 and just floats off into space. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing, Hal? That's what you're going to be like. What's that movie? I can't remember. Anyway,
yeah,
that's what's going to happen to you. So don't do anything now. All right. Now, here's the prizes. Listen, everybody. Mima's Tacos, $8 gift certificate. Triple Peak Automotive, 10% off, right?
Yep.
Oh, Canyon Lake Phone Repair and Computer Repair.
There you go.
That's it. Canyon Lake Phone and Computer Repair, which I had to use twice this summer because my phone got run over by a dually.
Get cracked screen, you need them.
But look, see how this is cracked, but it still works. And I upgraded this year to a 12, so I'm very excited. All right. That's 10% off, too, and believe me, that thing can get expensive. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's the number to text, but not now. Don't do it now. It's 210. 246. 3345.
3345.
210-246-3345. All you people out in Burnet, ready? 210-246-3345. You must text. Don't call. Mark, get set, go.
All right.
And they're off.
I put it on the screen there,
And
too.
they're off. There we go. Look at there.
They're probably already getting after it.
Oh, it's like a 10-second delay. But it's going to go
Okay.
crazy here in a minute. There it goes. Look, the first one to come in, Ben Parma.
Hey, put his name down. Make him a winner.
I was going to let it roll. We got to be.
Oh, yeah.
You got to.
You got to be fair.
You got to be fair.
I
All
know.
right, the phone is blowing up, dude. There it goes. Ready? Who's going to watch? Hey, Connor, can you help us? We got to have somebody who's honest. Not that I'm not. But
Yeah,
ready?
let Connor pick the
Ready?
phone.
Ready? Put your finger down and tell me who wins. Ready, set, go. Mimas, go. You got to make it stop.
And I've got that up on the board
Well, who's
there.
that? Somebody said me. Well, that's brilliant.
Oh, Connor
Well,
won?
stop.
Oh, nice.
There we go. We got that one. Next one. Hey, keep going. We have.
You got to keep going.
Hey,
Connor,
what are you doing?
You're the picker.
Oh, well, she just got fired.
Oh, yeah. She's working with the camera people.
Yeah. All
So,
right.
Corey, you're
I'm
you're
going
doing
as
it.
fast as I can. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Oh, looky there. Okay, we're going to go for the Huth Transport ones. Ready?
All right, go for it.
Here we Reel of Fortune. Whoa, it wouldn't stop.
They're texting in feverishly. The Canyon Lake Band is getting out there now.
I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
I don't know. Just write it down. We'll figure it out later.
I'm trying. We're up to 500 text messages. They're flooding in. Look.
Yeah, keep going. We still got like 5 prizes here.
Uh-oh. Look at this person. Whoa. Nope, that wasn't it. That's not going to cheat. That person had it.
Well, write it down.
I am. Okay, here we go. Keep coming. We need more winners. I don't know this person, but they just won.
Good. This Canyon Lake Band is getting out there right now.
Yeah. Here we go. Oops, sorry. I don't know who this person is, but they just won.
Good. Couple more.
Couple more, but the big prize
You
coming
got
up.
about 15 seconds to keep texting.
I'm trying to go as fast as I can. It's like a piranha pool. All right, here comes the big prize. 2-night stay. Here it comes. And if I can get my phone to move, it won't move. Ready? Up and down, up and down. You ready?
Yes, click it.
I'm sorry. I want to get it really going fast. Ready? Oh, I blew it. Sorry. Now I got to go back and put it. Ready? Get this on video, so I don't want nobody to tell me no. 1, 2, 3.
Pick
winner.
it.
Ray.
All right, we're going to go to mute now because
Yep. We got our winners.
You can stop texting. We're going to go to the Canyon Lake Band. Once again, stop texting. The contest is over.
Please welcome to the field the 2023-2024 Emerald Dancers. The Emerald Dancers are under the direction of Sarah Grudel and Sam Frizzell. The Emerald Dancers are led onto the field by Social Officer Abby Ramirez, Social Officer Lily Hernandez, Head Social Officer Kaylee Larson, Lieutenant Bailey Faz, Co-Captain Ava Perales, and Captain Celia Suarez. Emerald Dancer of the Week is Savannah Sluggers. Tonight they will be performing a field jazz routine to Crazy in Love. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the award-winning Canyon Lake Hawk Band. Section of the week is the entire band. Congratulations for earning a First Division rating at the Region 12 UIL Marching Contest. Band members of the week are Britton Barnes and Aaron Jimenez. Assistant drum majors are Lulu Palmer and Margaret Zulueta, and head drum major is Emily Aguilar. Directors are Jordan Davis and Ed Gonzalez with the help from Amber Martin, Desiree Faz, and Chase Adams. Tonight, the band will be performing a portion of their 2023 production, This Is Us. The band will be performing their production in its entirety tomorrow at the UIL Area Marching Band Contest in Calallen, Texas. Good luck.
Hurry, everyone! It's showday! Let's get out on the field! Here we go, Hawks! It's the moment we've prepared for. Let's do it!
Let's hear it again for our Canyon Lake Hawk Band. Good luck to y'all at your competition tomorrow.
Well, there you go. There's the 2023-2024 Canyon Lake award-winning band.
Award-winning, a big award-winning. You know, we haven't had the person down there. Last week we got an interview by Connor Cummings. Olivia Crisp is our baton twirler down there, and she's a state champion. And we're the only one. Anybody we play in the 10-game schedule does not have a twirler, but we have one. Her name's Olivia Crisp. She is a senior, right? Yes. And she's everybody wants to see that twirler because she does. My mom was a drum major twirler as well back whatever when they had them all the time. But you don't see it anymore. It's a lost art. So congratulations to her.
Yeah, you also saw the award-winning Emerald Dancers perform as well. Good job by them as well. Corey, we got us a ball game we've got to.
It is.
Well, also I still saw some people still texting. The contest is over.
Yeah,
folks.
the contest is over. I had to turn the board off. It was just going out of control, like the gumball route or the cannonball run or something. I'm not sure what happened, but
All the prizes are accounted for. We're going
Yes.
to announce those winners at the start of the fourth quarter.
As we always do.
Yep.
Got some new winners. Got some old winners.
Yep.
Got some winners who are going to be surprised, I think.
Yep.
But I'll give a shout out to my daughter down there. She's there. She just texted me again a while ago. Sloan's having a ball there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My wife's watching tonight, I think. She's not watching.
She didn't text in. I didn't see her name.
She doesn't like to do that. She said, no, if I don't win something, it's because you picked me, and somebody might say something and all that. And I'm like, hey, man, my buddy, Chad's wife is the piranha.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
she gets after it.
you're out there. It's free game, baby. Just me, Darren, LJ, and Chad can't win while we're here.
Yeah.
Now, Chad's won.
I have.
Chad's won when he's out there.
Yes.
Yes, okay, there we go.
When you guys are on the road and I've been
yeah.
watching at home.
Yeah. I think LJ's won too. I don't remember, but LJ's
Yeah.
family's clocked in. Darren's won a few over the years, or his
Yeah.
wife has. So it's free game, as long as you're not working.
Right.
I haven't won jack squat. I want that knife sharpener.
Uh-oh.
We forgot to give away the knife sharpener.
Well,
the Warthog. Look, we're going to pick one of these winners.
Here, we'll judiciously picked one. That was the one deal. Let me spin it, and we'll.
Okay.
Oh,
man, the Warthog knife sharp from Capital Farm Credit. How can you forget the Warthog knife sharpener?
I know. Here we go. I'm spinning.
Spin it.
Uh-oh. I got to see where I'm starting here.
You got to do it fast.
Okay, spin it like that, and uh-oh.
Hang on just a minute. We have a technical difficulty.
Never officiated before? Don't worry. Castle will provide you the training you need. Why not make your first rate call by contacting us today at caso.org. Again, that's CASO.
Okay, we're back from the technical difficulties. We the Fetzer valve was broken. I had to apply some 98 motor weight to it.
Yeah, we had a little glitch in the camera. We saw some purple screens, and
actually it was the Matrix.
It was the the Matrix, I guess.
People are sending me movies.
Yeah, okay.
Why would you send me a movie?
Because I think it was a shot of the screen. Because we had a little glitch. That's where we said we had technical difficulties. But everything should be back up. I'm checking here with Evelyn Stevens.
Yeah.
She's saying one of our cameras is down.
Yeah, we got a camera down.
2 and 3. Okay. I'm going to check on those,
Okay,
Corey.
we'll get the game going here. The second half begins. Canyon Lake in the hole, 14-32. And I'll tell you what, Canyon Lake's going to get the kickoff to Burnet to start this second half. We'll get the winners of the game announced here shortly. But, sometimes when things get rocking down here, things go a little amiss, so to speak. But we're going to get everything back together again, and Chad's on it as the Burnet Bulldogs come out onto the field. Burnet just up the road. The first game Canyon Lake played was Marble Falls, walked away with a win. Marble Falls is yet to win. We'll get some scores in the district as we move on tonight, folks. And then we have played Burnet. We also played Davenport and got 70 dropped on us. Canyon Lake in a rebuilding year, if you haven't figured that out already. Here comes the Hawks, second half of play. Anything can happen. Keep that in mind as Canyon Lake gets onto the field. Big night tonight, Pink Out tonight, breast cancer awareness. The fathers and daughters are out there from the cheerleading squad. They're getting in the middle of it as well. It's always a good night to have this night. Next week we'll be on the road to Taylor, and we get to Taylor. We'll have another, we like building amongst the people, as they say. We'll have to build our own palace out there because they don't have the facilities either. A lot of the problem with this is people always ask me, well, why are you always outside? Well, UIL changed the rules about having video and audio and doing what we do tonight, and they made that change. But there's not a stadium hardly in there that it knows what it takes to put on a show. And so build these stadiums and build these press boxes, and the minute they build them, they're antiquated. Case in point, Alamo Heights built a palace, man, and it's already too late. They're way behind the curve before they poured the concrete. And so they need to take in consideration that what we do is all across the state, and when people start to build these things, there's little things they need to do that need to get done, especially space. And when you don't have it, You go out in the bleachers and you do the best you can, or get up, set up where you can to make things happen for you guys. Well, Jack Stracer's going to kick the ball off, and nice kick downfield. Got behind it. Now this moment stay in bounds a little bit, and it will. It's going to be taken about the 10-yard line. And I'm not sure why they fell on the ball at the 3. I just guess because they couldn't find anywhere to go with that. That was number 3, Grant Jones, taking the down, so they'll have it down 1st and 10 at the 10. I guess the coach doesn't care as long as they have the ball. Well, folks, if you wanted a good game, we thought it was going to be a shootout. Well, it's been a one-sided shootout at the OK Corral. Canyon Lake and Burnet for a quarter there. We're going tit for tat down the field. And Burnet went deep on Canyon Lake. Got 21 points out of it. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 on the 10-yard line. Rhett Murray, your quarterback. Rhett Murray will give the ball out to number 3. Across the sidelines, cut it backfield, open field. Here comes Gillum, the only one he can stop. And Gillum saves a touchdown. And just like that, number 3 takes it down, Jones. And they're going to say there's a hold everything. I'm not sure what that could be. That's a first down. 45-yard giddy up. Be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Canyon Lake. The chain had got messed up on the far side of the building. Some of the coaches or staff over there on the Burnet side, so they had to undo that to get the chains loose. So I think somebody's leg or something like that. I hope they're okay. 1st and 10, Rhett Murray. Twins to the left side, draw play up the middle, dash Denton. Here comes Reinhard, number 80. And defensive end makes a stop inside, a gain of nothing. Get back to the line of scrimmage. The line of gain for the first down is the 27-yard line. Make that to 28. 2nd down and 10, 11:28 to go.
All right, Corey, I am back. I'm sorry that I'm going to get this stuff corrected here. But we're without a camera, but we got the other ones working.
There we go. There's always a backup plan.
That's it, always a backup.
2nd down and 10 for Burnet. Murray looks inside. There's that quick slant again that's been so successful. Canyon Lake just couldn't figure this one out. Boy, right off the line, he'll run inside a 3-yard quick slant. Number 18 with the reception, Stanford. Sometimes the wires to the camera coming out get tilted. That's like what happens. 1st and 10. Murray back there was dashed in. Number 4 on the bottom of your screen, the all-important Krause. He's having a big night tonight. All the receivers are. He's 1st down and 10 inside the 24-yard line. They're going to just dash Denton. He'll get out to the left side, gets across the 20, cuts back inside, hits some traffic at the 20, and it goes down at the 15-yard line. Number 50 on the lead block for that.
Yeah, that was Ikonen.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier. Just a sophomore.
Yep.
We've seen him over the years. So a couple things here to look forward to. Just on the horizon, realignment numbers get turned in November for all the schools. Then they pick the realignment in February. Anybody's wondering if Canyon Lake and Burnet will stay together for the next realignment? That will come out in February, as all the schools are. You just don't know. I'd like to have them in there.
Well, I saw the JV and freshmen. They got a lot coming up, Burnet does.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do.
There you go.
A lot of athletes.
2nd down and 1. The dash Denton will get that no problem as the defense collapsed on him at about the 9-yard line. It'd be 1st and goal at the 9 for Burnet, 32-14.
What I will say about the district we're in and what we may see the same people is you're going to have to match the offense. And if you can't get up and down the field with some of these, you're going to get blown out because they have the athletes that can get up and down. And, you know, Canyon Lake has a lot coming up as well.
Here's a touchdown by Burnet, number 3. And just the receivers are just so good at downfield blocking. Nice block by number 4, Krause. I mean, he just had his man back there. There's a lot of credit to that, and it produced a big hole for the Bulldogs. 9:17 to go. Number 3 with the 6, Jones. Extra point attempt will be attempted by 27. He's been doing that all night for the Bulldogs. Sam Rodriguez. Oh, high snap again. And the ball will get loose. If Canyon Lake can scoop and score, they can get 6, but they don't. Uresti down there again. A lot of chitter-chatter going on right there. Not sure if the pressure from the center, the nose guard on the defense for Canyon Lake has made a difference or what was going on down there. However, that's the second bad snap they've had tonight. But at 54-17.
Yeah, that's not
50.
Yeah, no, it was 32. They had the scoreboard wrong, and I believe it's 39-14.
It is not. I
54.
I'm like Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
I just looked up and the sub was on the teleprompter.
Yeah, they had 46, and then they had 48. Now they're getting it readjusted.
There we go.
Well, it may not matter now, but now we're at 5 points that Burnet has given up on extra points.
There's that 5. You're going to run that.
No, I'm going to run it, but
yeah.
it may not matter because they're scoring so quick. 5 points may not matter in this one, but.
Well, back deep to make things happen for Canyon Lake again will be Smith and Gillum, 0. And number 15 back there is also going to be Alexander. I'm sorry, number 16 back there. That's Graham Simpson. So kicking the ball off again will be number 23 for the Bulldogs and doing his due diligence out there, and that's Rodriguez. Thank you all for joining us again tonight. Canyon Lake Broadcasting, voice of the Hawks, with the Canyon Lake Broadcasting Club students making the shots happen. And we're down a camera tonight. That's never happened. But things do happen as they tend to do. This one's not going to go to Rodriguez. This is going to go across the field, and we got a return for the first time, so we'll have it better. That is Abbott, number 19, with the return. So Canyon Lake will actually have about a yard or two better than their previous starts through the night. Well, what do you draw up if you're Canyon Lake and you're down?
Well, in the second half against Davenport, when we were down big, they came out throwing the ball and moved it effectively, got 2 quick touchdowns. You're down a lot here. I think you've got to go to the passing game, but it's got to be quick. It's got to be 3 seconds or less, as LJ has said many times.
34 power left side, and that's Abbott in the tackles. I believe that was Abbott. It is. Number 14 on the stop inside. We've seen him all night. That's Riley Howell. Another sophomore.
Yeah, Burnet committing almost everybody to the run. I mean, they are selling out. They got one guy back there.
They got 6 guys in the box. Inside trap play, and that's Cottrell. Cottrell will get out for a Canyon Lake first down. And Cottrell's good on that inside trap just because of his speed.
Yep. He hit the hole quick there. But Burnet is almost daring you to throw the ball down the field.
Yeah, there's 6 in the box. There's 6 on the line. There's a 10 in the box.
Yeah, there's 10. I mean, you got one guy back there.
Same play. Cottrell is going to get some positive yards, about 5. We'll call it second down and 5. Canyon Lake looking to scratch its way back into this game. In comes 32. And that's the junior varsity Chris Brown brought up for tonight's game because of the number of injuries Canyon Lake has to their starting squad. Quick pitch out. It's going to be Abbott. Abbott's going to make the corner. Abbott's going to get across the 45 down to about the 42-yard line. First down, Canyon Lake, stopping the clock, which is more important to Canyon Lake.
And there was Grant Jones, the guy that's been burning them on the offensive end. He's the one that saves with the tackle there. There was a flag on the play. We'll have to see what this call is.
Well, if it's against Canyon Lake, it is that's another ouchie.
I think it's going to be against Canyon Lake the way they are moving the sticks right now.
Well, Canyon Lake had their 2 drives stopped, one about the 36 and one on the 40. One on the 40 last time was on a 15-yard penalty. Crackback block or whatever it was called. I think that was the call.
And it was a blindside block.
Blindside block. I'm sorry.
It's what I got from the officials here up, not right next door to us.
Yeah.
Got the officiating crew.
Good job. Roving reporter is Chad Parma as well as producer.
That's right. Producer, roving reporter, commentator.
We do it
got
everything.
Got a hold there. Yeah, this is the Austin chapter. The reason I know all this is because I do the PA. Now, you used to do the PA.
Yeah, I did for years.
You did, but it's hard to do the PA and be the head broadcaster here on the
You got to be psychotic, and I was psychotic for 2 years.
Yeah. So
and honestly, There was nobody to go to over there. We had nobody here at Canyon Lake who could.
Right.
I'm not just. I mean,
know, and it got pretty tough on you doing both, and so I took over those duties here for the varsity
Crowder
games.
rolls out and just lets one go out of bounds, and there was no chance in anything developing in that play as long-term pass. Caden Rodriguez down there, but he was covered very well by none other than Jones.
Once again, that was slow developing. You know, you've got to get the ball out quick, and just that play just takes a lot of time.
Third down and 10 for Canyon Lake. Ball at the 42-yard line. Canyon Lake's another drive has just stopped. This is going to be backside. It's going to be Rodriguez looking to make a few more yards. He doesn't even get to midfield, about the 49. Well, it's going to be 4th down and 3. Do you roll the bones if you're coach to keep the offense on the field, at least trying to get what else do you have to lose?
You have to, because if you give them the ball back, you see how fast they can get the ball up and down the field.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 3. Line of gains of 47. Gillum straight out to the top side. Crowder's going to move that way. It's the old pass to Rodriguez. And Rodriguez does his Ronaldo Nehemiah hurdle jump for the first down.
Well, Crowder got that ball out in about 1.5 seconds.
There you go.
And if you do that, you can be effective. I'd like to see more of it from Canyon Lake here.
Ronaldo Nehemiah was a Olympic hurdler in the 80s, just for people.
What? I don't think I've ever heard that name
Ronaldo
before.
Nehemiah. Somebody needs to look that up. What are you talking about? Here comes Opel, bottom of the screen, stretched out past the hash marks. Backside, Cash Zimmer, number 25, getting his due in. That's Caden Lewis. I'm sorry. I thought it was Cash Zimba.
Yeah, he lost a couple there.
Yeah, he did. Good defensive play inside by the defensive end there. I think that's number 56 for the Bulldogs, Trevor Armantrout. Sorry if we get those names wrong from Burnet. We just don't see him enough. Contreras, and he's trying to get to wide side. And they just strung this one out. They match speed with speed, and he'll pick up a yard. So it's going to be a ugly 3rd down and 11.
What Burnet is doing defensively right now is they're stacking the box with 10 guys, and they got the speed burner, Jones, back there. And if it's a pass, he runs and tries to cover who's out there. And if it's a run, he just speeds up to the line and goes right at the ball carrier.
Out comes Lewis. So 3rd down, 11, ball at the 48. What a beautiful night for football. Straight drop back. There's a man downfield, and it's Gillum. Gillum still on his feet, and Gillum, the leading receiver for Canyon Lake, gets down to the 26-yard line. 1st down, Canyon Lake, and now this is the first time Canyon Lake has got inside the 30 since their 2nd drive.
Yeah, stopwatch there. I have it on my phone. 2.4 seconds is how long it took to come out of his hand there.
It's going to be a quarterback keep. Fake jet sweep. I like that call. Now, the ball came out.
Oh, no.
The ball came out.
Burnet says
they have it, and they're going to say he's down or Burnet has it.
The linesman is saying down. He is pointing down.
Okay.
So I think this stays Canyon Lake here. Burnet started sprinting off the field like they had it.
It looked like they were.
Well, number 7 has it for Burnet, but
was he down?
They're saying he's down, so we're going to go with that.
Man, you're right. The whole Burnet defense took off like they were chasing down a golden ticket for Wonka Land or something.
Yeah, that was Will Johnson again who came running out with the ball.
2nd down and 5. Rodriguez trying to pick his way, and just nothing there. Closing the door. Number 15 and number 61. They just shut the door. Valdez just got great penetration there.
You got 5 guys up there tackling him, and you can't block 5 with 2.
You got 6 people on the line, and the rest 3 linebackers are in tight.
Yep.
And then your corners are playing second defensive end, basically. Inside trap to Contreras. Now he's trying to get to the corner. He's got speed. He'll get the 1st down and go out of bounds and stop the clock at about the 10-yard line. Interesting to see where they'll put this. Is it going to be 1st and goal from the 10?
Yeah, I think it's going to right at the 10. See if they move the chains. I don't think he can. Well, he might be able to get a 1st down, but it would be at the half-yard line, I think.
Inside play. Contreras pushes down in. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yep, 2nd and goal.
From about the 1.
I think it's at that 6-inch line again.
Canyon Lake looking to put some points on the board. Touchdown, Abbott. Canyon
Yeah.
Lake gets on the board, 4:14 to go.
Good drive there.
Well, they needed that.
They did. The big play that set that up was the long pass to Gillum. And Canyon Lake cuts it to 18 here. Now, decision time. Do you
chase
two?
the points, Chad?
I go for 2 here because this is where it can get it to 16. And then you're only 2 scores, right?
Right.
2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. I'm going for 2, and I think that's what Coach Durham has elected to do. So
well, let's see what we come up here with our little secret surprises.
I've got Burnet at a -5 on extra points.
Split out to the left side, Gillum. It's going to be a Rodriguez. He's going to get pushed in and out, still trying to pick his way through traffic, and he will not make it. He's just getting clobbered on the inside, and it was a good blitz by the Burnet Bulldogs inside to stop that from happening. So at 4:14, it's 20-38. So the big question is, you got 4 minutes to go here in the third, and you've got a whole fourth quarter. Do you dare try to do an onside kick to get things started? These are big questions.
Big questions.
Big questions.
I say yes, and my reasoning isn't because we're down by 18. My reasoning is I think if you give Burnet the ball again, they're going to score. So whether you give it to them at the 25 or kick it out of bounds or give it to them at the 30, or you try the onside and they get it at their own 45,
right?
I don't think it matters. I don't give them the ball here.
All right, well.
Now we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we got the winners coming up, so stay tuned. If we tell you, say your name, and you win, then you have to send us your address so our sponsors can mail you the gifts. That's how it works. So get ready, listen for your name, turn up the TV volume or whatever it is, and we'll see what happens here. And I'll tell you, the Bulldogs thinking the same thing we are. They've got their hands team up on the 50-yard line.
Yeah,
so
they're expecting it.
What do you do?
They got one man back.
Here comes Jack Stracer, the soccer guru.
Big high bounce. It's loose.
The ball's
Who's
everywhere.
got it?
The ball's everywhere.
Who's on it?
I don't
Canyon
know.
Lake says they have it.
They do.
They got
Canyon
it.
Lake's got the ball. Onside kick.
Wow.
Holy Toledo. A pelt comes up with it.
Yeah, Straisner with the beautiful onside kick. He did exactly what you want from your kicker. Bounce, high bounce. It hit the return man in the chest, pop loose, and that's what you want. It's a scramble for the ball. But that all set up by the kick by Jack Straisner.
Wow.
He executed that. That's what you tell your kicker to do. Bounce, and get the high one, and then that's when everybody bull rushes. And, boy, worked out.
Boy, I'm telling you.
So
Canyon Lake, first and 10 at the 40-yard line, the best field position they've had all game.
Well, they're at that 40-yard line, which
there's a little quick dink and dunk, but again, pressure by number 32. Number 32. That's Ortiz. That was your quick dink and dunk pass.
He did have Cottrell there. I would like to see a little screen to Cottrell with a couple of blockers, because if you could get him free, there's not a lot of people that can catch him. Maybe Jones, who's playing deep safety, but Canyon Lake has gone to the pass a little bit here, and Burnet's got to account for that.
All-stall, top of your screen, number 20 stretched out to the numbers. It's going to be a jet sweep. And I just wanted to I'll tell you what, I thought for a minute there it was going to be a halfback pass. I really did, but there's that speed from Burnet closing the door, and Canyon Lake's one play away from not taking advantage of the onside kick.
I still think you're in two-down territory. I know it's 3rd and 17, 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
But, officially
right.
3rd and 18.
You got nothing to lose. You're down by 18 right now. You got to get to first downs and keep things going. Gillum stretch out bottom of your screen along with Cottrell. Gillum downfield. Gillum going up for it, and just a little bit too high and far away. And there, again, on the defensive cover was Jones. Like you said, you just send one down there, and Jones gets to cover it. It'll be 4th down and that same long, about 17 yards.
Yeah, Gilbert Valdez in coverage there for Burnet as well. Take a shot. You know, Gillum has come down with a lot of those 50-50 balls this year, so it was worth a shot. But, yeah, I think you got to go for it here. If you kick the onside, you know, this is the same position. You didn't recover the onside. This is where Burnet would have the ball. You might as well take a shot here.
Canyon Lake's biggest runs have come up the middle.
Yeah, and I'm not running the ball here on 4th and 18.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying overall. Yeah. And timeout has been called by Canyon Lake. They had Opelt stretch out to the far side of the field. Well, look, we got our winners coming up here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Like I said, if we call your name out, you have to text us and say, hey, give us your address, and we'll get our sponsors, who are all locally owned and operated, small business people like ourselves in the community, and giving back a little bit. And without them, it's impossible to get things done here at Canyon Lake Broadcasting, along with the Canyon Lake Broadcasting team that we're soon going to get at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter.
Yep.
We're going to get close-ups of the group, the kids out there doing it. Everybody wants to see that. So we're just going to make that a tradition at the end of the third quarter. What do you think, Chad?
I think that's a good idea. I think they ought to get the mobile cam and point it up here, and Evelyn Stevens can stick her head out the window.
There you go.
Get a shot of her because she's doing a great job up here running this board.
Fourth down and about 17 for Canyon Lake. Ball at the 48. Straight drop back. Pressure. Intercepted. And that's number 8 with the pick. That's Gilbert Valdez.
Yeah, he was looking for Abbott down the side there.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're Canyon Lake, you want to consider that a punt.
Yeah, if Valdez doesn't come down with that, they got an extra 15 yards.
Yeah. I was. That's where I was going to go because I'm thinking you don't pick it. You've got 50. You're on the 48-yard line at Canyon Lake.
No. But happy. We got Evelyn Stevens. She's over there waving. She's right next to me. I'll wave. Corey, why don't you give a little wave up there? So you see Evelyn, she's doing a great job up here.
Always.
Keeping us in order.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line for Burnet. Shotgun. Jones up the middle, number 3, and hit by Eli Hammonds, another sophomore. You know, Grant Jones hit that pile of green jerseys with not one care for who he was.
No, he did not.
He hit it hard. Big gain on the play, 6 yards, second down and 4, maybe 5. We'll just call the deuce. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 5 yards. Grant Jones is coming out right there. Look at our crew out there.
Yeah, look at them.
Look at them. They're all happy. They got chicken from Brookshire Brothers today. You know, and lots of Coke and candies and stuff, and big bucket of fried chicken from Brookshire Brothers. I didn't get any, though. 20 on the run, and Eli Hammonds coming to the backfield. Hammonds getting the work done there. That's Chris Kastner, the junior, lost on the play of 2. So here's a third down and 7 that the Bulldogs don't see that much.
Yeah. Third down, time to get a big stop. You saw Mindy Lewis and Hunter Stearns. Those are their 2
Mandy Lewis.
Mandy Lewis.
Yeah, that's all right. I call her Mindy, too, sometimes.
Yeah. Looks like a Mindy.
She's in the FFA. She's got a pig. She gets out of class every day at 4:30 and goes off and feeds her pig. Swine, if you will.
She's doing a good job with the camera work.
She is. All right, third down and 7. Ball at the 35, as you can plainly see. I hate to be Captain Obvious all the time.
And Burnet is going to burn a timeout.
Yep. Well, I want to thank everybody from Burnet out there watching us. If you're there watching the game, we have YouTube, you have a little chat log. We don't have anybody there tonight to monitor that, but you can give a shout out. Let us know where you're from. It's always good and nice to know people up the road and down the road. My little brother in my fraternity and my roommate, Brian Holtzclaw, is on the other side of the field right now. And when the game's over, I'm sure we'll get together and take our annual picture that we always take. We both went to Southwest Texas State. Kappa Sig's up there, and he's one of the toughest kids I ever met in my life.
Yeah, we got a few people checking in. Yeah. Most of them kind of giving us notes when we had the little glitch problem with one of our cameras, but we got that fixed. But I got a Joseph Gonzalez that says Martelli is dirty with the golf wedges.
Mr. Gonzalez, I can assure you, I couldn't spin the golf ball with a 9-iron if I hit it 1,000 times. 3rd down and 7. Can Canyon Lake hold?
It's a big moment in the game right here.
It is for Canyon Lake, that's for sure. They can get them to punt. They'll have only stopped Burnet, I think, once before. Up, down the sidelines. Who are you going to go to?
Incomplete. Looking for Jones again.
Looking for Jones, man, on the far side, doing the best he can. That's number 15, Alexander, the sophomore, and you just know his heart was racing like, gosh almighty.
Well, it was a big stop for Canyon Lake. Not a lot of time used up on that drive. That was only like 2 minutes and 2 seconds off of that drive. So a quick stop, you get the ball back.
Well, you put somebody back.
Are they setting up for the block here?
Well, nobody's back there. They're thinking they might try to
fake it.
Wobbly kick. It's going to be about a 30-yard variety. It's on a kind of bounce you get. It's going to take a little bit of a Burnet Bulldog bounce into about the 34-yard line. Well, Canyon Lake will have it there. Well, you know, across the Fruited Plains as we go, the Friday night lights are just everywhere in Texas where football is king, obviously. Nobody can argue those points, that's for sure. But Canyon Lake is in the 4A squad. We tend to be here for a while, and we're just glad to be here and have the opportunity to bring you these games. And we greatly appreciate our sponsors for making it happen, and the students here that work with us here at Canyon Lake Broadcasting. They do a fantastic job. And as long as Evelyn gets to feed them chicken or something, they'll work.
Yeah. What did she get them today? Barbecue sandwiches?
It's big fried chicken.
Oh, fried chicken.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Brookshire Brothers. Look at
Nice.
Rodriguez still
moving the pile.
He's moving the pile and never went down. Caden Rodriguez, person from last year, if you remember, Davenport game. He recovered a fumble on a kickoff return that was made by Rodriguez covered, and it turned one of the 7 points we took away from Davenport. Big game last year, 38-35. So he's kept rolling with that mantra of success here after gaining 7 yards. Draw play up the middle. Here we go up the middle we talked about, and that's Abbott. Abbott's going to get the first down across to the 46. A lot of success up the middle.
Yep, got to hurry here. 47 seconds left to the end of the third quarter.
Backside to Couturier, big hole, and Couturier just ducks his head and goes down. Pick up another 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Keep it moving. Got to go fast.
Canyon Lake behind the curveball here. Crowder zings one a little too hard, and it's going to get picked off.
Oh, my, what a interception there off of the tip.
What an athletic ability to get that ball and chase it down. Number 8, Valdez, with his 2nd of the night.
Yeah,
wow, that
back-to-back
Yep.
possessions. Interception by Valdez.
That ball just had too much heat on the ball and hit him right in his shoulder pads. It bounced off him like
Well, he had a tight window he had to fit it in. And, you know, he threw it in there, but it was coming at about 90 miles an hour.
An old Nolan Ryan fastball in there. Phil Valdez with his 2nd pick. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 36. And I want to thank Mr. Joseph. What was that gentleman's name from Burnet?
Joseph Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah.
He should invite me down to play golf with him one day.
And he'd see that dirty backspin you got?
Oh, yeah, it's terrible. It's nasty. Invite me. They got a nice golf course down there.
Yeah, I got a Jeff Salinas who wants to say thank you for doing a good job. He's watching his nephew that's on Burnet. He's watching from Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. Always good to have people from Houston there. His nephew's playing. Good to have you, Mr. Salinas. That's the end of the third quarter. Your score 38-20. And it's the giveaway time. All right, everybody go. Everybody be quiet.
We're announcing.
the winners.
We're not giving away anything.
Yeah, we're not giving away.
They're already done.
We're already done. So, everybody listen up. Ready? Here we go. In no particular order. This is all verified by the Knights
Evelyn
of the Templar.
Stevens.
Yeah, Evelyn Stevens and Knights Templar. So, your first winner is for Meemaw's Tacos, $8 gift ticket, Tyler Lindell.
Yes.
Tyler Lindell. I was his Little League football coach.
Nice.
He moved to Llano. I didn't. This is not rigged, folks, so just don't even. We had 1,526 text messages.
Connor was picking the winners.
Yeah. Then the other one is Ron Crisp, Mimo's Tacos, $8 gift certificate. Triple Peak Automotive goes to 10% off your next whatever you need at Triple Peak Automotive. Rodney Sales, veteran, proud and true. Misty Fugate.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. The Youth Transport goes to, one of them goes to Cameron Wisher.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me.
The second one goes to Lauren Smith. And the other one goes to Janice Lopez.
Nice.
Those are your winners. We got a few more winners. We're going to get this play in first to start the beginning of the fourth quarter. It's going to be second down and about 4. So if I said your name, here is the draw play. Dash Denton, number 1, right up the middle. He's going to get the first down and get behind that line of his. They've been pretty successful on that type of play, that draw play behind the middle 2 guards and the center. If you won the Mima's Tacos, here's how it works. You don't got to send me your name. All you got to do is walk into Mima's Tacos, present your ID. They will have your name there. Redeem your $8 gift certificate for whatever you want. Okay? But Triple Peak, Missy Fugate, Youth Transport, Cameron Wisher, Lauren Smith, and Janice Lopez. We need your address, so text us back. And then the Canyon Lake Phone and Computer Company, the company that did my phone. Let's get to this play. Murray, inside, Dash Denton. And somewhere with that massive bodies, you'll get about 3 yards. The Canyon Lake Phone Repair and Computer Repair Company, 10% off goes to Marcus Pimental. I believe that's right.
Yep, that's.
Yep.
I think so.
I got it all. I know I have it on my phone. And then the Warthog Knife Sharper for Capital Farm Credit. That's David Harrison at Capital Farm Credit. He is Travis Parma.
I know him. He's sitting right in front of us, actually.
Let's see if he does anything.
He's in town today from Ranger.
Look, he's down there.
He's down there.
He's going to jump up in a minute. Watch. It's a 7-second delay. Second down and 7. Right side. Canyon Lake shuts the door. Gain of about 2 on that. That's Jones on the carry. Got third down. So, yeah, Travis Parma. He's down there somewhere. And then the Canyon Lake consolation prize of the is the whoopee cushion. And that goes to, I wish I could get the whoopee cushion. It goes to Nicole Caldwell.
Nicole Caldwell.
Yeah, you get you a whoopee cushion for the holidays. It's a fan favorite.
She could play a prank on her husband,
grandma, grandpa, something like that.
Yep.
Third down and 5. Big
Canyon
third
Lake.
down and 5. Canyon Lake. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Has to get a stop here, and it's the same situation. It's do or die right now.
Dash Denton looks inside, and he's not going to get it.
Nope.
It's going to be about 3 yards short. Canyon Lake held again, I guess, unless you're Burnet and you want to go for it.
Is Burnet going for it, or are they going to punt here? If they don't get this.
They're going to go for it. They're sitting in. Well, no, here comes number 24.
They got the punter out there, but I don't see Rhett Murray, the quarterback. Well, no, he is back out there.
Somebody said I won. Yeah, I know you won.
He's going to step back. I think he's punting. Looked like he was coming to the line, yeah.
Oh, that was almost blocked by Matos.
Yeah.
And this one will go out nice inside the 15. Good punt by them. So if you won, I'm going to read this name off again. We'll go with the big prize in just a second. Warthog Knife, Travis Parma. Got that one. Nicole Caldwell, whoopee cushion from Canyon Lake Broadcasting. Big cheesy gift. It's a consolation prize. Canyon Lake Phone and Computer Repair, Marcus Pimental. The Youth Transport is Cameron Wishinger, Lauren Smith, Janice Lopez. Triple Peak Automotive is Misty Fugate. And the Mimo's Tacos, you don't have to send your address in, is Ron Crisp and Tyler Lindell. The big gift tonight, giveaway, the 2-night stay for Mystic Quarry goes to Ray Rivero. Rivero. I don't know who you are.
But you won a 2-night stay.
Yes, you did. Up the middle is Abbott. Abbott trying to get out on the far edges of space. And he's still going. He just doesn't want to stop.
He's still going. They called the play dead. He's still coming out with it. He bounced off like 3 or 4 defenders.
He did.
Then got a little help from his friends to push him forward and
got to the 29 where it'll be Canyon Lake first down, 8:56 to go in the game. So, Mr. Rivero, just give me your we had a picture of the glamping teepee thing, so you'll know. If not, you can look it up. Mystic Quarry. Crowder back out again, throwing out to Gillum. This is recovery. He's caught, I'm sorry, by Gillum. Gain of about 8, I think. And it is 2nd down and 2. His clock keeps rolling. He caught it in bounds. So if you go to Mystic Quarry here in Canyon Lake, look up Mystic Quarry. You'll get a picture of all the glamping TP stuff. Shotgun formation. It's going to be 34 power from there, but another high snap as Canyon Lake only gets 4. Ochoa on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 2. 8:11 to go. 20-38 Canyon Lake.
Here's a quick shot of the teepees real quick. We'll go right back to the game, but did want to give you a quick shot. Mystic Quarry.
Inside play up the middle, Canyon Lake, and they're not going to make it, folks. It'll be back to the line of scrimmage. Number 54 on a pinch, along with 32 making a stop. Torres.
Fourth
Johnson,
down.
4th down and 2. You got to go for it. Rodriguez is going to get the ball, and he'll get across the 40-yard line. First down, Canyon Lake, 7:37. You see the clock there ticking away.
Yeah, you got to go fast. I mean, they're down 3 scores right now.
Rodriguez, left side, picking his way through his blockers, and Rodriguez will pick up about 3 or 4. 2nd down and 6. Opelt coming off. In comes Wunderlich, the linebacker, along with Ostall.
I mean, this is where you need one of those quick strikes, getting the ball down the field, throwing it, getting 15, 20 yards at a time.
And crawling his way through for another 3.5 yards is going to be Abbott.
Yeah, he's working hard.
No, I'm telling you, 3rd down and 2. We'll go over the names once again in case somebody went to the kitchen to get some onion dip or something. But congratulations. Next week we'll be on the road to Taylor doing the same thing we do every weekend. I just looked down at the.
Yeah, we went early.
Yeah, man, that's going to cost Canyon Lake 5 at a bad time.
Yeah, they're going to get Wunderlich.
Yeah, okay. Well, we had somebody. I love knowing where people call from, right? It says here, I won. Of course, this is a person who said I won a while ago. False start on Canyon Lake. I'll back him up 5 yards, 3rd down and 7 this time. She lives Delray Beach, Florida. My son is the quarterback, number 11 for Burnet. Ah!
Nice.
Hey, we got somebody in Florida.
That's awesome.
Pimentel. Hope I said that right, Mark. Crowder drops back. All kinds of people in his face, and it does not develop. It'll be a loss of 2. So it's going to be 4th down and 9. So where's that name again? Let me see.
Pimentel. Pimentel.
How about
PIM.
Wait a minute. They got an area code 512, but they live in Florida. Delray Beach.
Yeah, you take your cell phone anywhere.
You know.
Yeah, you got a Braden Ibarra watching his nephew, number 22, Coronado Josiah.
4th down. Canyon Lake's got to get that first, and I think he's going to be a little short, but it was the pass was caught. Great catch out of bounds, and it'll be short. Burnet goes over on downs.
Yeah, pass complete to Caden Rodriguez, but he's 2 yards short.
That's just one of those plays where you don't run the route far enough to get in front of, I thought it was Gillum, and you just don't run that route that far. Got to know some football sense. We're not saying that he doesn't, but it's called awareness, And,
guess who made that play again? Gilbert Valdez.
I'll be dog. He's hot tonight. Gillum shaking up a play a little bit. Going to bring up 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard on Canyon Lake. It's at 5:51 to go in the game, 38-20.
You got Kate Melito, mom of Jaden Huth, watching from Indiana. So we're all over the United States today.
We're
global.
Yeah, we're global. Here comes Denton Dash. Left side, skip, jump, hop, move. Makes an inside move, still on his feet, down to the 30. I've said Denton Dash over the years several times.
Dash Denton.
Dash Denton, I'm sorry. We had him last year, year before that, and when you go to a roster of another school and you get at it and you kind of look it over a little bit and you see some familiar names from last year, the previous years, and then all of a sudden you get a name as a sophomore. I can remember. Maybe he was a freshman, but it said Dash Denton. I went, well, he's got to be fast.
Yeah, wasn't Dash the fast guy on the Incredibles?
Yeah.
Well, so is Dash Denton.
Apparently it's a genetic thing. Murray, shotgun for the Bulldogs. Looks right into a bubble screen. We've seen that play 4, 5, maybe 6 times tonight to a successful 3 or 4 yards, much like our 34 power and a slot T.
I think that was Connor Crow with the my eyes bad there. I think that's a guy. You got the binoculars out here.
But so Lauren Smith, she did win. She goes, I got my name called, but what did I win? She really wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that pass was complete to number 9, Connor Crow.
So right after this play, we have a big fall announcement. I want everybody to listen up. Turn up your volume. After this play, we have our annual fall announcement we have to make after this play here. So, again, if you're in the kitchen and your husband's in there or vice versa, say, turn it up. We got a big announcement coming up after this play. Dash Denton inside, and he's submarine down there. Number 28 making the tackle for Canyon Lake, and that is Cash Zimba.
And Zimba coming up and making a good play there to stop Denton.
Well, here's the big announcement. Everybody ready? As you may know, Canyon Lake started giving away a charcuterie way before charcuteries got popular again. Rolling into our 4th year, we'll be giving away the Canyon Lake Broadcasting Fall Charcuterie giveaway at the last game of the year, home here in Lampasas. So get ready. You don't want to miss this charcuterie. It's going to be made by our own Canyon Lake High School, Lauren Smith. She's going to make it for us. It's going to be astronomically fantastic. Jet sweep right side. Somebody gave somebody the hello, Susie.
That was later Lou that was running the ball, but number 10, Caden Joyce, came in and laid the wood there.
Oh, howdy. That's like going 20 miles an hour in your go-kart and you're hitting a fire hydrant.
Yeah, big hit there. But
1st and 10 at the 16, 17-yard line. We're going to call I'm sorry. That's the 18-yard line, my bad. No, I'm sorry. Again, that's twice I'm sorry in one sentence. This is just not my night.
Well, we're all messed up today. We're all doing different duties today.
We are doing it, but, hey, it's what we do. Yeah, so anyway, fall charcuterie giveaway. We're going to have that thing drawn up, and it is going to be a beast of a charcuterie, as we don't like to skip on our frozen. Oh, in and out of traffic. Number 35. That's Lou Laidler. And, man, he was like a mini twister in a cornfield, just going through it left and right. What a run by that fine young man, the junior.
Yeah, bouncing off of tacklers and almost scoring there.
Well, it'll be 1st and goal at about the 3-yard line and knocking on the door. 3:05 to go with 38-20. Burnet looking to get revenge after all these years of being taken to the woodshed by Canyon Lake. A little return of the favor going on tonight. And that'll put Burnet in the driver's seat for a coveted spot here.
This is the punter.
It's a punter, and he gets a touchdown, number 11.
Pimentel.
Pimentel.
Yes.
There he is.
A little trickery. They took out Murray, and the punter, Pimentel, just took the QB sneak and took it to the house.
There you go. That's the people in Florida.
Yep.
That's the people in Florida getting the gift. And I'm going to go down the list of people out. The extra point attempt here is up for grabs, and the kick is up, and it is good. Number 27 making it happen, Rodriguez. All right, so it's 2:42 to go in the game. Canyon Lake 20 and the Bulldogs 45. Listen to it again. Everybody listen up. We're going to give you your names again. I don't know who all these numbers belong to, but listen.
People are chatting on here that I know are winners. Ray Rivero says go Bulldogs.
So Tyler Lindell, Ron Chris, Mima's Tacos, $8. Show up with your ID, claim your prize. You don't got to send us any address. Triple Peak Automotive, Misty Fugate, need your address. Mystic 2-night stay, Ray Rivero, need your address. Huth Transport, Cameron Wisher, Lauren Smith, Janice Lopez, need your addresses. For Huth Transport, continue your gift cards to Landry's and Saltgrass. Canyon Lake Computer Phone Repairs, Marcus Pimentel. And we need your name and address as well. Canyon Lake Broadcasting Consolation Prize, the ever-coveted whoopee cushion, Nicole Caldwell. And the knife sharpener will go to Travis Parma. We know where you live.
Tyler Lindell was one of our winners. He was the Meemaws. He's watching from Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
so
yeah.
If he wants to give that gift card away to somebody else.
Hey, I'm his Little League football coach. I'll take the tacos.
He might give them to JR.
We'll wrestle for it.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to lose that one.
Yeah, I got a J-Lo watching from Tennessee. I don't know what J-Lo that is.
J-Lo? What's that singer?
Yeah. I don't know if it's that J-Lo, but she says she's watching number 22, Josiah Coronado.
Ah, okay. Josiah Coronado, number 22.
Got a Daniel checking in saying watching Sam Rodriguez, also on the Bulldogs. And got a Michael Navarro, another Bulldogs fan. Got a lot of Burnet
Bulldogs on there.
Bulldog fans out there.
Burnet, home of the Blue Bonnet and
Blue Bonnet Queen.
The Blue Bonnet.
Yeah. LJ can give you more info on that.
The Blue Bonnet Queen. 1st and 10, Canyon Lake at the 25. Stretch out as Van Ostal. Going to be a quick shout out to Rodriguez, number 7, making it across. He'll get another first down. Rodriguez is, Canyon Lake's going to be at disadvantage here going into the playoffs at a seed they may not win if they can pull it off this year. But Rodriguez has had a heck of a personal year. So has Abbott. And if we had 6 of our starters that weren't banged up, we might have made a little bit go at this game here against the Bulldogs. Not making excuses, but Rodriguez, a little dink and dunk pass. There you go. Rodriguez again in traffic, pushing the ball out past midfield. Caden Rodriguez down to the 49, first down, Canyon Lake.
Yeah, we lost Garza early in the year. Big blow there. Carter Williams also gone, offensive and defensive.
Hodges got lost the first week of the year. Huth on a pulling. Quarterback Keith Crowder will get out to the 45. Canyon Lake trying to make those points up because you never know, LJ. Chad, you never know if you just give us a second on the analysis of points during the playoff, the district, right? You need those points.
Yeah.
Every points count. So as Van Ostal, make that Contreras gets to the 41. So when you get into district and you have a bunch of ties, they start looking at the points you scored during district. And every point counts, I'm telling you. Picked off. 3rd interception tonight to number 18. This with the pick. And that will shut the door on that drive. Colt Stanford on the interception.
Yeah, well,
Canyon Lake will go to 1 and 2 in the district. Burnet will go to 2 and 1.
Yeah, and I was going to see if I could maybe get some more scores from around the district, just kind of to see where things were headed.
I had, listen here, we just enhanced the knife sharpener. It says, hey, that knife sharpener comes with a Lake ball cap and koozies.
All right, well, Travis Parma.
Travis Parma just got his prize supersized.
Well, good for him. I'm glad. He's a college student. He needs everything he can get.
David Harrison, Capital Farm Credit. He's an ace in the hole if there ever was one. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. It's when they're going to go into the victory formation. Nobody got hurt tonight on either side. I can't remember. Maybe a little bruised up and banged up, but not serious injuries.
Well, here's the big one tonight. Davenport Lampasas. Davenport up late in the 4th quarter, 49-21 on Lampasas.
Oh, they're hanging those numbers.
Yeah, they can score.
Well,
Taylor whooping up on Marble Falls 46-22. That one's about to go final.
And that is next. Canyon Lake will play them, and they're just now Taylor is getting experience playing the slot T, as that's what Marble Falls runs as well. But Marble Falls is definitely in a rebuilding there this year, and they're not going anywhere. So Canyon Lake will be duking it out between Taylor and Canyon Lake for that 4th coveted seed spot. But we can come back and beat Lampasas the last game, too, like we had in the last 2 years.
You know it.
You saw that one happen, right?
I did see it. I saw it 2 years in a row.
You bet. Some of the best football Canyon Lake's ever played.
But we'll be in Taylor next week and then back home for Lampasas to close it out.
Fall Charcuterie giveaway coming up at Lampasas. Stay tuned next week. Canyon Lake Broadcasting will be in Taylor. Bring it to you live. Final score tonight, 45-20, as Canyon Lake goes down to the Bulldogs. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're going to have to get up and get out of here pretty quick. If you won one of those gifts, give me a call or give me a text. Thank you for joining and playing, and thank you for being with us tonight. On behalf of Chad Parma, Evelyn Stevens, and myself, Corey Martelli, Darren Sturgeon, LJ Anderson, we thank everybody. God bless and good night. Look out! He's got it! The volley! Touchdown, Canyon Lake! Holy cow!
Winners, fakes, pumps, up, and good.
And Anderson gets in on the belly, Pete Rose style. Dad, have you been any prouder?
Shot off. There's Pena on a one-timer.
Oh!
Back to Bowers to Valtera. He'll launch a three at the buzzer. He got it! Oh, my God! Keep on going. That one is belted deep to left and way gone.
Here comes Coburn for three. Nothing but net.
There goes Bates. Touchdown! Touchdown!